Week 12. That's what it is. It is week 12. Here we are. And we're back with a Brutalball because that's the place that we are on a Tuesday and everything appears to be working. Everything appears to be working. Well, Stoner Crows, good evening. It is a cross-conference week and we've got some fair bangers lined up for you in this one. We're going to start with an observation, actually, before I kick off the first game. In the first row, Bad Company are on top, Fail Brigade are on the bottom row, and you will observe from the higher profile teams, my goodness me, Fail Brigade appears to have very lively offence, while Bad Company appears to have very lively defence. Is this a difference between the conferences? No, it's not. It's a reinforcing factor. Defences are not stronger in Bad Company, offences are not stronger in Fail Brigade, but because you have high-powered offences, it blows out the numbers for the defences in that conference because they play each other so often, and vice versa. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top, and where better to start than a brutal game between the Stegonauts and the Nomads. Are the Nomads as good as they look? 9-1-1 their record. Are the Stegonauts as bad as they look? 2-7-2. I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe anything. I don't believe any of it. No, it's all nonsense. It's Project Fear. That's all it is. Right, it will be. Oh, I don't know. Is that Nomads? Could be. Anyway, Ilma Shelf Space gets nowhere. Joey Bugout throws a short one to no one in particular, and then Buster Vortex on 3rd and 11. Just sends it packing. All right, fair enough. Stegonauts get underway. Nobby Harefoot with a blinding bit of a run there, 17 yards. Tola Cram straight up the middle, making a mess of people. Ulysses Failure tries a throw. He doesn't do that very often. High game sound. Hang on, I shall resurrect a slightly more. Yeah, you did that just as they scored. It was Nobby Harefoot that scored the touchdown. Melvin Glitch gets a catch to take 38 yards. Sacrifice them with a deflection, and at the moment, the Stegonauts are looking pretty good. Shelf Space throws it to Bugout, who is stopped short of the first down. Harefoot, he's running again, he gains fine. Tola Cram gaining nothing. Okay, Buster goes for a bit, but we're going back the other way, and Douglas Mopey catches a 16-yarder. And there goes Mopey again. This is the best moves we've seen from the Nomads so far. Vortex runs it down to the 2, and we're into the end zone. Mopey, touchdown, 1-1. Okay, Hakan Mitroglou makes a catch, makes a run, breaks some tackles off the pass from Harefoot. Here's Cram again, and he's got a few yards there. That's not bad. He's only got 500 yards in his career. What's a girl to do? I don't know. I'll get more yards. I'll tweak upwards ever so slightly. About there. Let's put it there, and then we'll leave it there, and you can all just stop belly aching. Harefoot, touchdown. He's lively. He is lively. You're not wrong. There goes Glitch again on the kick return. It's freakish how often that happens. Immediately after a touchdown, someone goes 40, 50 yards on a big fat catch. But there goes Glitch again. He's going to score. Touchdown. Okay. Harefoot gains 11. Cram. This time managing to break for some yardage. I'm surprised he doesn't have more yards in his career, but I believe this is Tola Cram's first season getting a routine start. Prior to this, he's been an occasional starter. And he's going to punch for a first down there, gaining 12. There goes Failure. Just sits there for a minute, batters a couple of linebackers and runs for 19. Harefoot, short yardage to go, touchdown. So I did think that the Stegonauts record was maybe a bit wrong. Yeah, no, completely snuffing out the Nomads there. Harefoot goes 4, his Cram up the middle, and that's another first down. He's wasting a lot of energy with this left and right running behaviour. And then Failure, touchdown. 4-2 Stegonauts. Shelf Space to Mopey. And that's a 20-yard gain. Bugout can only go 1 yard. Vortex doesn't get much. Buster Vortex has been rubbish in this so far. The rest of the team have been average to good, but No, Buster Vortex, Buster flipping washout. Mind you saying that, this could be a young... No, it's not a young team. There have been changes for those of you who are not part of the ownership in the league. There have been changes that have been made to the way that training takes place week to week, where players will gain... This is a heck of a run. 32 yards there for Toymasters. He's over 100 yards in the game, and they've got another touchdown. It's now 5-2. What the heck is happening? Yeah, as I was saying, changes to training mean that young players will gain a little bit of skill. Look at that, 52-yard kickoff return. The result is that teams are now putting in young players to gain them a little bit of an extra boost when they feel that the season does not require them to win the current game. Was that Nomads stalling out? Yeah. Harefoot gains 26 on another run. If they score on this drive, I'm going to hit the sympathy button. Just Toymasters with another belter of a run. That's a 30-yard gain. He's averaging 13.9 a carry. And this is not, other than Coxie Stock, the rookie who's in the lineup for the Nomads, it's 6-2. I don't understand. You don't need to understand. That's what the score is. Okay. Yeah, Coxie Stock you don't see very often. But you've got Buck Dungeons and Crotch Dangle Flag in the line for the Nomads. And they're veterans, so they're not going to be gaining anything. They have to be year 2 or under in order to gain anything from additional experience. Touchdown for Glitch there. 33 plays remaining. And Harefoot's on a tear. A 46-yard run from Nobby Harefoot. He's got 200 yards in this game, and Crams on the hustle again. He gets 31, and there's a touchdown. Failure. 7-3 now. 30 plays remaining. Yeah, all of those words. Possibly others as well that have consonants. Douglas Mopey with a 36-yard catch, and they're into the end zone again, but they're trailing by 3 and need a stop, and there's an injury on the field. Ilma Shelf Space has been taken down by painful grinding, bringing Larry Splendid in for the Nomads. I mean, Larry Splendid's a good player, but he's not a game changer. Myra Sacrifice with another touchdown for the Stegonauts, and this is going Stegonauts. Yeah, easy Stegonauts win. A sack from Failure, another sack from Grinding, who's just come off the bench. Glitch with another good run. Glitch has played well in this one. He's got 286 yards. But it hasn't been enough to get anything close to any kind of a result. No. Mopey, touchdown. 8-5, 13 plays to go. It's not outside the realm of possibility that the Nomads pull this back. I don't think they will, though. No. Mitra Glue with another catch. Larry Splendid, he came on, he got taken out. And Toymasters scored another touchdown. Well. Yeah, Mopey goes 30. Here's Chaka Khan. Have the Nomads had a cupcake of a schedule? Because they don't look this good. Or their record doesn't. And Cross Dangle Flag's been taken out as well. Splinters Majuniper has jumped in. And that's, I believe he's making his debut with like 3 plays to go. Anyway, that's all over. Final score, Stegonauts 9, Nomads 6. Well, that's an unexpected turn of events. Unexpected. Player of the game, Ulysses. Failure for the Stegonauts. Not a lot of offense. Got 4 touchdowns out of it, though, but 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and an injury inflicted. For the Nomads, Melvin Glitch, 304 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, and was there on defense. 1-0, bad company. Yeah. No, keep score. It's interesting. Right. Let us flip the table now and go down to the bottom end where Grunt's taking on Cheerio. Cheerio are a team on the turn. They were great a couple of years ago, as you know, and then they sunk without a trace, as you know, and now they're coming back. And Indecent Gary looks like he'll be brilliant at some point. He's pretty good already, but he'll be brilliant at some point. Grunt, meanwhile, are great, so, you know. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Ooh. Yeah. Grunt's playing at home. Will get the ball first. Simple Simbill throws a quickie to Flash Bandit, who gains 9. Blood is sacked by Otto Centrifuge to bring him up to double digits in his career. The Frenchman gains the first down. I'm rooting for Cheerio. obvious. It goes without saying. But at the same time, I'm rooting for Grunt because they're Fail Brigade. They're stuffed on third down. Nice one, Cheerio. Yeah, if Grunt lose, then I've got a better chance of getting a bye week. No, they stopped Cheerio right quick there. Alundra Blood on 2nd and 10 throws to Larissa flipping Tornado, who goes 11 yards. The Frenchman with a throw to the flat goes to Larissa again, and she's still moving. Simple Simbil throws a nice inside pass. Alundra Blood with the catch there. Blood now looking to throw. Downtown to Flash, and he's got a touchdown, 1-0 Grunt. Alan Twerp, nothing doing at the line. Centrifuge, though, got that one out to Indecent Gary for 21. The rookie having a good year, but I think he was like 2nd pick in the draft. So that's, I mean, it's what you would want from the 2nd pick in the draft. Otto Centrifuge, downtown. Gary with the touchdown, and that's his 18th of the season. Bandit with the kick return, gains 21, is Blood. Not much there for Blood, but she manages to find Flash, who gains 21. Frenchman to Tornado. And that's another first down. Grunt moving the ball a little easier on this drive. Blood throws short. Frenchman's got a catch. He evades all the tacklers. And he's down at about the 8. Frenchie towards the end zone. Tornado, touchdown. 2-1. Grunt Auto Group. Twerp can only get 2. Centrifuge throws. Is deflected by Flash. Flash has just started to wake up and go, oh yeah, pass defence. I'm possibly the best in the league at that. You're going to go, well, do some then. Fair enough, but Twerp's just got him another first down. Centrifuge gains 2. Is Rosemary busted? Throws. It's deflected by Flash, who is now coming awake much more quickly. Larissa Tornado deflects that one. Flipping hate it when she does that. Blood goes for 9 on the pass. And then gets a first down by just falling over the line. Is Frenchman, throws, Blood, got the catch, got the first down. Everybody's happy. They're throwing party poppers all over the place. And there's bits of paper and bangers. Anyway, that drive stalled out. Flash got a catch, but they couldn't quite get to the first down. Centrifuge on the 2nd and 9. Has it intercepted by Flash Bandit. And then they get a sack. Blood is sacked again. Luther Pendragon with his 3rd of the season. They get it to Tornado, but she's brought down quite quickly. And we've changed direction once again. Cheerio making another nice catch from Indecent Gary. There goes Twerp. Has he got any dodges in him? Maybe half a dodge there. Gains 22. Busted, throws it, and was very lucky not to be picked off by Blood. 3rd and 10. Centrifuge. Don't run it. You won't get there. He didn't get there. All right. Simbil on first down, deflected by Twerp. Blood throws, caught by Flash, who breaks the first tackle and gains 25. He's over 2,000 yards this season. Just saying. Yeah. Half-time rolls around and it's only 2-1. Grunt Auto Group, has to be said, and I've said it every week since it became true, have had their team absolutely demolished by injury this season. And I'm very sad for them. Tornado, touchdown, 3-1. Okay. Twerp gets past the line, but only just 1 yard. Centrifuge. He's got a nice run going there and manages to make a late dodge as well. Gains 22. Rosemary busted up the middle. A 5-yard gain. Twerp on 2nd and 4, deflected by Veronica Hammock. Centrifuge throws to the invisible player, who is not there. Classic invisible player tactics going on there. Grunt with possession once again on 3rd and 3, is sacked by Pendragon, taking his total to 5 for the season. A death would constitute an injury, right? That would fall under a player taken out of the season through an injury, a really big injury. Touchdown, Cheerio. Luther Pendragon on the 29-yard score. It's 3-2 with 32 plays left in the game. Larissa, nice catch. Actually got some gusto left to do a bit of evasion. Gains 37. Here's Frenchman. Intercepted. Gary's picked it off. And then he gets the next catch as well because he's feeling lively in the hands. He gains 33. Centrifuge. And that's picked off by Larissa Flaming Tornado, who's only got 4 interceptions this season. No, you see, that's a misleading number. She's a ruddy nightmare. Frenchman gets it on first down for 3 yards. It brings up now a 3rd and 6. Frenchman's with the ball. Throws. Deflected by Alan Twerp. Okay. Cheerio back in possession. Trenton Trinity's got himself injured. Veronica Hammock having duffed him up. Dave the Toast King. Is Dave the Toast King still on a team? How? He's been mid for his entire career and yet somehow manages to be a substitute who rocks up once in a while and go, all right, I'm Dave the Toast King. Oh, you're going to do something big and important, Dave? Are you like, super sub? No, mate, no. I'm really, really average. And that's on a good day. Blood looking for the end zone. Has a caught pass for no yards. Is Frenchman on 2nd and goal. Picks out Flash, and that makes it 4-2 with 16 plays left in the game, and that will probably be enough. But we don't know yet. Centrifuge on the scramble gains 12. Busted. Waits all day. Picks out Gary, who was being very man-marked there by Flash Bandit, and somehow still managed to complete the pass. Indecent Gary, people. Indecent Gary. Yeah. Between Indecent Gary and Clarence Budgie, who's the better player? Budgie, 100% every day of the flipping week. Oh, yeah, okay, I suppose. 9 to go, 2nd and 10 for Cheerio. They can pull one back. But they've acquitted themselves well in this one as Gary gets another touchdown, but the game's not necessarily over. There's Flash on the guaranteed maximum yard run back with 45 yards. Blood is sacked by Oktoberfest. Is Frenchman. Picks out Flash, and he's going to get all the way down inside the 5 to the end zone, and that makes it 5-3 Grunt for the win on this one. Good progress, though, from Cheerio, and they will be in the running next season. Yeah, repent your sins, opponents of Cheerio Incorporated. Final score, Grunt 5, Cheerio 3. Player of the game, Flash Bandit, 73 fan points with 232 receiving 3 touchdowns, 3 deflections and an interception. Indecent Gary, speak his name with reverence, 56 fan points for Cheerio, 214 receiving 2 touchdowns, 14 tackles. Oh yeah, and an interception. Okay, well, I mean, I don't like Cheerio to win that one, but let's face it, that wasn't exactly likely. We'll save the big hitter events for later in the show because they are really close. Toymasters, BDP, both teams 8 wins. Volcamoose, Failurewood, both teams 8 wins. Woohoo! Those results affect absolutely nothing. Doesn't matter what happens in those games. It's not going to change very much at all. All 4 of them are going to the playoffs, and there's not a lot that anyone could do about it. Blood Pit are taking on Port Miggins. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you knew that, but you do now. Port Miggins, a team, would you possibly going places? They have a very lively looking line, but at the moment, nobody's really taking advantage of that. Just saying. Okay, Emmental with the first play of the game for Port Miggins. Lovely bit of running from Emmental helmet for 21 yards. Freddie Two-Beard doesn't get anything at all. Bob Natuno, he manages to carve out 7. Emmental on 3rd and 2. Good pass, but deflected by Ramiro Pleasuredome, because that's what Ramiro Pleasuredome does. Blood Pit take over. They got 3 yards on first down. And Freddie Two-Beard has been taken out by Linfield Muscles. Nice one, Linfield. He's in my fantasy team this week. Randall Frippery subbed in. Ramiro's made an interception look. Four-Fingered Owls has also just been taken out by Ben Radical. Bringing in both Aurora Tundra and Tobin Jocular as a double switch takes place for the Pirates. Muscles with the throw. Pleasuredome touchdown. And it is a blessed field, so that's going to make Ramiro Pleasuredome even more of a handle difficult problem. Yeah. 2nd and 13, Emmental. Good player, Emmental helmet. Why'd you sell him? Because I wanted Doug Conglomerate. Bob Natuno goes 11. There goes Aurora. She only managed 1 yard there. 49 carries for 101 in her career. That's just over 2. Yeah. Tiger Styles running the ball for 16 yards. Linfield picks up 6. Here's Glenda Bastard on 2nd and 4. She gets 1. Tiger on a 3rd and 2. Throws a short one, and it's good enough to keep the drive rolling. Linfield is done for the season. Oh, Linfield. Mikey Power Tools has had enough of everyone getting injured, and Linfield has been thrashed. Well, I mean, that puts a defensive dent. As much as Linfield pretty capable offensively, defensively, monster. Absolute monster, and he's gone. That hurts Blood Pits, who are, in my view, the favourite for the bowl at the current time. But that could change depending on what they do to recover, because his career's over. Oh, he's not a retiring player, surely. I thought it was like year 14. Oh, he's a year 15. Hang on, Ben Radical's just been taken out by Mikey. Mikey Power Tools is on the rampage. Hermione Crumplezone has subbed in, while Gretel Baguette Fancy scores another touchdown for Blood Pits. Yeah, okay. Well, Bob Natuno, nice chancy piece of running there for the Pirates. I mean, the Pirates may have had more players go down so far, but in terms of the damage inflicted, you don't get much larger than that. Yeah, Arnie Hamburger with a nice catch there. Tundra looking to throw, gets sacked by Paddy System. Emmental, he's cleared the line, he's cleared the first down. Here comes the Tuno, he's cleared absolutely nothing. And his check's bounced. Tundra goes nowhere. Emmental managing to do it again, carrying the entire team on his back. Nice one, Emmental. Natuno picks up enough for the first down. Tundra looking towards the end zone. Pirates want to score. They want to score. Second and goal. Emmental helmet. Touchdown. 3-1. Blood Pit have the lead. And at the moment still look like the fitter team on the field. Pleasure Dome gains 32 off a Tiger Styles throw. Here's Baguette Fancy, throws it into the dirt. Second and 10, Glenda Bastard finds a wide open Ramiro, who's going places. Okay, Tiger. He got the first down, but Tiger Styles isn't injured yet. And that's, you know, you can set your watch by Tiger Styles getting injured as Baguette Fancy goes into the end zone again. There goes Emmental, freshly juiced up, having scored a touchdown, gains 9. Natuno gets him the first down, breaks another tackle, and is now hustling it past the 50-yard line to the opposing 42. 29 yards gained on the ground. Not bad at all. Second and 4. Emmental throws it. Quebec Spire with the catch. And the team captain gets a 22-yard gain. Natuno, no. All right. Tundra, nope. Emmental on 3rd and 9. Down at about the 1.5-yard line. Natuno can't put it in. Tundra can. 4-2 is the score. 34 plays left to go. This one's close. But right now, there is too much talent still on the field for the Bouncers. So they can, I mean, if they just behave themselves, they'll be all right. Tiger threw a short one, and it's not good enough on 3rd down. Emmental Helmet, meanwhile, is having what can only be described as a breakout game. And then fumbles the ball. Forget I spoke. Yeah, no more heroes. No, we don't need them. Tiger runs for a 21-yard gain. Baguette Fancy's going like an absolute rocket. Wow, someone's put some horseradish in her system. Tiger throws it. Pleasure Dome's got a catch. He's got 9 yards. 3rd and 1. Baguette Fancy. 1 yard there. Bastard is sacked by Molotov. His style, 2nd and 14. He's doing his dodging, diving, ducking, weaving, and then lying on a stretcher, but he didn't get injured. A good stop there from the Pirates, but they need to get a shake on if they want to pull this one back. Okay, yeah. Natuno, no. No, even Emmental stuffed on that one. He's got 35 carries for 299 yards this season, which if you can read the screen, you would have known already. But that's not very much. Well, I only sold him like 4 weeks ago or something. Anyway, Tiger back in possession with Blood Pit. Rocky Melons has been on the pitch the entire time, just scored a touchdown. Why have you got Rocky Melons on the pitch if you're not going to throw it? Rocky's being covered by Quebec. Oh, right. Yeah, doesn't get open very often. No, he's not. He's being covered by Emmental. Okay. I see. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah, Ramiro's being covered by Quebec. Tiger Styles, another touchdown. 6 plays left to go. Blood Pit lead this one 6-2, and they're not going to stop leading this one. It's going to be led all the way until the final klaxon sounds and the ceremonial buffalo is released from its baskets. Netuno goes 5 yards. Last play of the game, Aurora Tundra is stuffed at the line. Final score, Blood Pit 6, Pirates 2. Okay, yeah. Player of the game, Ramiro Pleasure Dome with 76, fan points. 139 receiving, 2 touchdowns, but 3 deflections and an interception. Quiet day for Ramiro Pleasure Dome. For the Pirates, Mikey Power Tools got the big number with 59 fan points, 53 pancakes doing the offence, and then 1 sack and a couple of injuries inflicted. Well, he'll be pleased with himself. I'm sure he will. Okay, right, let's go down the deep end. We're waiting for the Wizards versus Sportsball, who are going to be later rivals. Oh, no, the Wizards are in the house. Okie dokie, with the Wizards in the house, we're going to take on the Sportsball Union. Okay. This is Lenny Luxury Energy Hussein. Yeah. Their record might not show it, but there's something brewing between Lenny Luxury and Energy Hussein. Meanwhile, Sportsball have brought in rookies. Yeah. Valerie Hammock, first game of the season. Lexington Smooth, first game of the season. AJ Laserface, first game of the season. Okay. But there's only one of those that's a rookie. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Yeah. Mental note, yeah. If you've got Linfield Muscles in your fantasy team, drop him from the team this week. He ain't playing again. Okay. Who's in possession? Well, that's AJ Laserface, who does absolutely nothing. The Wizards now take possession. Here's Hussein. Throws it. It's caught for 7. Maggie Hipster on 3rd and 2. Gets the slowest first down you're going to see in the next minute. Luxury runs 2 yards. Hussein gets it out to Sealer Emphysema, who goes 14. Maggie Hipster throws to the sideline, but it's a misthrown throw. Luxury on the run to the end zone for a touchdown. Wizards take the lead 1-0, but Sportsball are trying something new. Lexington Smooth runs for 11. The follow-up play went nowhere, and then low-grade Mo with a nice catch gets 20 yards. Smooth running it again. I mean, it looks adequate, maybe slightly capable. Hammock has it deflected by Hipster. Laserface completes to Mo. And that's 20 yards there. Smooth, nothing doing. Hammock, not a lot there either. Trip hogwash with the deflection. Laserface downtown. Mo, touchdown. 1-1. Okay. Luxury running on first for the Wizards. Gets 6. Here's Hussein. He's still going. Look. Yep, still just trundling along. Gains 24 yards on the run. Hipster has it deflected by Hammock. There's a catch. Hussein's got the ball again. He's a slow mover, but he gained another 22 there. Hussein now running the ball, just stubbornly refusing to go down immediately, gaining 2 yards. Mo's made his 3rd career interception and is taking the ball back the other way in a game that lacks speed on either side of the field. And at the moment, neither side really having the better of the other. Laserface throws to Hammock on 3rd down, and Hammock goes for 20 yards. Here's Smooth on 1st and 10. Vlad the Impaler making a catch. Sure. Here goes Hammock to the end zone for a touchdown. Sportsball 2-1. Hipster with a catch. There's a lot of Celestials on the field. Yeah, they ain't quick. No, I mean, they can be incredibly good all-rounders, but quick, they are not. Yeah. Luxury goes 8 yards. Hussein up the middle. Nice run there. Gains 21 yards. 3 for 47 in the game at the moment. That's respectable. Emphysema with a short catch, but a big run. Gets 21. Here's Luxury on 1st down and goal to the end zone. Deflected by Laserface. Here comes Hussein. He gets nothing. 3rd and goal. Hipster. Deflected by Impaler. And a nice stop there by Sportsball as they get out of the way of the safety risk. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You're cutting year 15 players, but does that mean they will not be honoured at the end of the season since they won't have a team? Eddie Progribniak makes a catch. 20 yards going there. Progribniak catches another. It's like they've just remembered he's on the field. Hipster throws. Progribniak 3 in a row for the catches. Gets a 1st down for the Wizards. Luxury goes only 1 yard. Hussein had a wide open Progribniak there, ignored him. But Emphysema gets the touchdown, and as we hit half time even, it's 2-2. Okay. Hipster smothered at the line there. The follow-up pass, though, to low-grade Mo goes 14 yards. The Impaler catches another. So far, I'm not impressed. Vlad the Impaler at receiver, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. He's too slow and not excited enough. Yeah. Wizards charge in again. Nothing doing on the run there. Hipster throws. It is caught by Pogrebniak, who has the first down. Here's Luxury. Gets that one out to Hipster, who has the first down. Here comes Hussein, running the ball. Managing to break a few tackles, but it's only worth 3 yards to him as Maggie Hipster gets the go-ahead score. Wizards leading 3-2. Emphysema makes a massive tackle for loss there. They lose 4 yards on a completed pass. 3rd and 7, Laserface completes. Mo with the catch. He's pushing 100 yards in this game. I'm not sure where he's pushing them to, but he's got them in a wheelbarrow. Hammock goes 5 yards. Here's Laserface on first down. From about the halfway line, gets it out to Impaler again. Smooth throws. Mo with the catch. Low-grade Mo. Yeah. Is he a good player? I don't think so. I think he's an adequate player. Vlad the Impaler with a 15-yard touchdown. Why do you say that? Because 27 catches this season. Impaler just made an interception. He's trying to prove you wrong. Doesn't matter what you say. Whichever play you've said it about is going to prove you wrong immediately. Yeah, I guess so. You were saying about Mo. He's a safe pair of hands. Right. But he's not quick enough to be impactful. He just got another touchdown. Yes, but he's averaging about 10, 11 yards a catch, which is not... Oh, and that's over the course of the season, which is... Sure, you can catch the ball, but if you can't go anywhere with it afterwards, that's just a chancy play. If you consider that most quarterbacks in the league, most throwers, I should say, in the league, are managing to complete 60, 70%, that 11 yards per catch comes down to about 6 or 7 yards a carry. Well, maybe I'm being not less than generous. It's a fumble. Hussein recovers the fumble. It's 4-3, incidentally, for those of you who care about the scoreline. At the moment, Sportsball are in the lead. 16 plays left in this one. Wizards looking for a comeback. May just get it. May just. That's a 27-yard gain. That's taken him the right way. Lenny Luxury has a good running lane there, and he gets 11 yards. Wizards slowly edging forwards as Hussein picks up another 4. Hipster throws, deflected by Mo. His Luxury on 3rd and 5. Get this, or the game's over. No, he got it. 7 yards gained. Hussein, and that's another first down, taking us to the final 10 plays of the game, and the Wizards are in the end zone. It's 4-all. Well, how about that? That's impressive stuff from the Wizards, who even though Sportsball not playing their Primo 3 at runner, I couldn't even name who their Primo 3 is this year. They've changed it up a bit. But they're trying something a little bit different, and it's sort of working. It's just not dramatic. Lenny Luxury's got himself injured by Mervyn Pinerider as Sportsball score to deny the Wizards a tie, which is just mean. Yeah. Hipster with the throw completes to Pogrebniak, and that's the ball game. Final score: Sportsball 5, Wizards 4. Just 4 yards separating the two teams. Can I do Urrgmelonflex next? Yes, I can. Sportsball player of the game, low-grade Mo with 66 fan points, 189 receiving, 3 touchdowns, 2 deflections and an interception. Lenny Luxury for the Wizards, 46 fan points, a shade under 100 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. I mean, it was a solid game, and I think we'll see more from the Wizards next season. I think we'll get more out of them. Lingo Blender taking on Urrgmelonflex. That's really the whole story there. Okay. It's foggy. Oh, great. Come on, Flapjack. Put on a show. Flapjack. Let's go. Flapjack, nope, 4 yards. Georgina Karate round the outside line. Picks up a nice block early on. Gains 7. Wilfie Jerk. He's looking to throw. Gives up on that. You're a halfling, mate. Throwing's not what you're here for. 9 yards. Here comes Flapjack. Well, he got the first down, but he's not looked impressive yet. Classic Flapjack. Yeah. We're just waiting for the flaming neck. No one can catch him. Wilfie Jerk gains 11. Flapjack's got a bit of space. He's round the outside of the line. Dodges 1. Dodges another. and is brought down after 30 yards. That's more like it. Georgina Karate gains 4. Wilf, sacked by Tiggy Teapot, is Flapjack. Flapjack. He's down about the 2-yard line. Another 10-yard gain. Georgina touchdown. 1-0 Chroniclers. A sack from Charles Monkey Cage. And Charity Milk Flimsy has a 3rd and 18, which she does not complete. Let's go back to Flapjack again. Here he is. He dodged all the way back to the line of scrimmage and dodged all the way back out again. Gains 20 yards. Georgina, not a lot there. Wilf completes that on a stew on the wold for 11 yards. Flapjack inside of the end zone has a touchdown. 2-0 Urrgmelonflex. The throw on 1st down goes to Ook Beltstrand, and that's a nice cane, 28 yards. That was, don't know. They were in the dirt too quickly. Beltsand has got another catch, another 22 yards. That one was thrown away. Is Luke Negligence. That one was thrown away. It is foggy. Milk Flimsy gets nowhere at all, and we're back to Flapjack, who gains 2. He's now over 200 carries this season, which I think makes him the season carry leader. And I'm pretty sure he's the running yard leader as well. Just purely because he's prolific. 18 yards gained for Flapjack on 1st down. Georgina gets nothing. Wilf gets nothing. Flappy. Go on, son. Yep, that's another 14 yards gained. 9 carries, 106 yards. That's just under Flapjack's traditional average of about 12 yards a carry. But it's still good. Stamina, that's his weakness. And chocolate. Georgina goes nowhere. This drive stalls out. Linger Blend have another opportunity. Milk Flimsy makes a catch off John the Plum. Negligence throws. It's deflected by Stew on the Wold. And on 3rd down, they don't complete because it's foggy. This is where you bring out your ground game in the fog, or your super high vision players. That's a fumble. Wilf fumbles the ball. Tiggy Teapot's picked it up and recovered it by a good 15-20 yards there. Milk Flimsy with a catch, or throw it short. That's your other choice. Luke Negligence tries a run. It doesn't work. Milk Flimsy throws. Is caught by Hack Murphy. 15 yards gained for the legendary Hack Murphy. Beltsand's got one. It goes 13 yards. Milk Flimsy throws against the grain, but Murphy's got it, and that's a touchdown. All Stars pull 1 score back. Nope. Round the outside of the line, gains another 23. He's pushing 2,500 yards rushing this season, which is very respectable. But Georgina Karate has broken away from the pack, gains 39 yards. Jerk. He's trying that now as well, and he gains another 14. With the end zone very much in his sights, Flapjack's got the ball as we hit half-time. Touchdown. 3-1. Okay. Zesty Lumber comes up with a sack, and then they get the ball out to Hack Murphy. Lingo Blend taking possession once. Yeah, it is Lingo Blend. All right. Sometimes you get it right, even though you're not entirely sure you didn't think that through completely. But it turns out I didn't need to. Negligence is sacked by Monkey Cage, his 4th of the game. There's Milk Flimsy gaining 8 yards. Flimsy, she's got the pace, got the touchdown. It's 3-2. Flappy on 1st down. They're having trouble bringing him down immediately. Once he gets, I think he needs 1 block at the line, and he's going places. And the places that he is going is away. Stew on the Wold gets him a 1st down. Flapjack with the ball again. And he's got another 1st down. Breaks some more tackles because he feels like it. John the Plum can't tackle him because he can't tackle anybody. And that's a 42-yard touchdown from Flapjack. How's the single game rushing record looking? I don't think he's close, but he might not be too far off. Monkey Cage just got another sack, incidentally. For those of you keeping up, I think he's on like 6 now. That's number 6. Okay. That'll be enough for Sacker of the Week. Oh, almost certainly. Flapjack, he's going again. 6 gained. Only 205 yards, though, and he's got 30 left to go. So unless we see some proper big runs, he's not going to break a record, but even so, he is having a very nice day at the office. Georgina on 3rd and 7 gets him another 1st down. A sack from Murphy. Here comes Flapjack. He's stuffed behind the line. Georgina on 3rd and 15. Has the 1st down and is inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. Wilf doesn't do very much. Here comes Flappers again. No block for you, Mr. Nope. 3rd and 9, Georgina Karate. 5 yards gained. Plum is sacked by Monkey Cage. Flaming Nora. Yep. Murphy gets a catch, steps out of bounds. 3rd and 4, Milk Flimsy. No. All right, Flapjack from about the 40. He's down to the 20. And that's a 25-yard gain. Georgina gains another 6. Wilf on 2nd and 4. Just about manages to get them a first down, and then Flapjack punches it in to make it 5-2, and we'll ease the speed with 14 plays left to go, since Lingo Blend have not passed the halfway line in a while. Negligence. They go. They've passed the halfway line now. There's only 11 plays left. Don't get overexcited. Milk Flimsy picks out Murphy in the end zone to make it 5-3. Flapjack, big run. Milk Flimsy's been injured by Flapjack Nope, who is going to be player of the game. Raj Firewall has subbed in for Lingo Blend. A little too late to make much of a difference as Flapjack picks up a 21-yard touchdown, his 5th of the game. Belt Sand throws a 22-yarder. Snowboard gets a deflection. Firewall decides to run it, and it works for the first 5 yards, but not any of the yards that were needed after then. Flapjack, last player of the game, gains 11, and that will... He's not the player of the game, no. Urrgmelonflex 6, Lingo Blend 3, the final score. Player of the game, Charles Monkey Cage. He's on my fantasy team. 114 fantasy points, 62 pancakes, and 7 sacks, and 19 tackles. Joe's got to leave for about 45 minutes. I'll hold on to your game, Joe. It's fine. Don't sweat it. Murphy for Lingo Blend, 44 fan points, 132 receiving, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack. The scoreline as it stands after 5 games is 3-2 to Bad Company. No ties yet. All right, what was that? That was a Bad Company. It was the upper half of the table, traditionally the Bad Company half of the table. We'll ping it back down the bottom where Budgets are taking on KSA. KSA, good for the playoffs. Not quite looking themselves this season. No, they're looking themselves. They're not looking as completely formidable as they have done historically. All right, it will be the KSA to start with the ball. McClintock gets that throw out to Shade Dark Cave, who gets 18 yards. Scorpion Ring with a nice piece of running, 25 yards gained. Bill Saturno gains 4. His 2nd and 6, McClintock completes to Hands for the touchdown, just outpacing Fenchurch there. Fenchurch has the first catch going back the other way, gets 15. Hurricane throws. Fenchurch again, another 11 yards. Capsicum, they're still playing Capsicum at runner. It's a mistake. Yeah, I know, but they've got an AI coach. What do you expect? Mistakes. Yeah. Anyway, they crashed out on 3rd down only just. Saturno's got the ball on 1st, and he gets 7 yards. McClintock throws a short one, but it goes for a loss. There goes Scorpion Ring. He can't quite make the first down, and we're back to Budget again. Yep. Hands with a deflection. 33 for him this season. Disco running it again. Gets the first down. 10 yards gained there. Snowman sacked by Phoebe Brat Salad. Beeman. He's not passing and not really running. Only 7 yards. Capsicum running it again. Gets a whole nothing. So we're back to KSA once more. Saturno gets nothing. Pricks comes up with a sack on 2nd down. Can Ring do anything? No, not really. Snowman again, 1 yard. Hurricane runs for 2. It's 3rd and 5. Capsicum. A first down for Capsicum. Disco managing to get enough blocks and is then injured by Scorpion Ring. Henk Vengeance has subbed in for Budget, but they did get a touchdown. Well, that actually might shake things up. As much as that was a great run there from Capsicum, that was the exception rather than the rule. Vengeance with a nice throw, and it's Stochastic with an 8-yard first down. Beeman goes just 1. Snowman gains 4. His Vengeance on 3rd and 4. It's a first down just. Hurricane looking to throw. And it's a real short dump-off pass to Henk Vengeance. I didn't even see the ball being thrown. That was a beautiful piece of work. And Budget have taken the lead 2-1. Saturno throws a 10-yarder to get some immediate progress for KSA. Pricks with a deflection. There goes Ring. Managing to batter through the tackles there to pick up 16. Saturno, not a lot happening for him. McClintock throws Saturno with the catch. Gets 8, 9, 10 yards there, but it's not quite enough for the first down, and Ring can't get there either, and Budget with another stop. Hurricane did something, dropped it, gave it away. Saturno's thrown it. Dark Cave drops the ball. And then Doomgiver comes up with a sack. And it leaves it all for Scorpion to do on third down, but he has done it on third down. And is still on his feet, gains 25 yards. Saturno inside to the end zone, no. McClintock gets them closer. Scorpion on third and goal. Touchdown. 2-all. Scorpion Ring, incidentally, the current team captain at Colonel Space Agency. Half-time rolls around and it's 2-all. Henky Vengeance gains 8 yards. Here comes Beeman Hurricane. He gets them the first down. Budget moving the ball still. Snowman throws to Doomgiver for a first. Vengeance goes only 1. Hurricane to Stochastic for another 10 yards. KSA's pass coverage might not be stopping the passes, but it's not allowing any run after the catch. 3rd and 11, Hurricane throws it away. KSA back to the ball. Shade Darkcave with the catch. He breaks one tackle and steps out of bounds because he's too stupid to stay in bounds. Doomgiver gets the sack. 2nd and 13. Scorpion picks up 10 yards. He's averaging 9 point, not a lot, per carry in the game at the moment, and that's very respectable. Scorpion, another good run. He's got more than 9 yards in this one, though. It's 25, in fact. He's now averaging over 10 yards a carry. But whatever. He's got a touchdown there as well. Do you want to work some spontaneous maths against that and see if it makes any sense? No, I don't think I'll bother. Nice throw to Stochastic, who gets 16 yards. As Budget now trailing, have 30 plays to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and get themselves in the end zone, which they failed to do on that drive. Saturno, another carry, not a lot doing there. Saturno is having a bad game running the ball. Scorpion goes night, which is unusual because usually he's good for 6 yards every time he touches it, and that's before he throws it, and that's before you consider the contribution he makes defensively. I'm just saying, don't sleep on Bill Saturno. He's never going to set the world on fire, but my goodness me, he's robust. A 9-yard gain there. He's heard me. He's trying to pick up his average. Stochastic makes a deflection. It's 3rd and short. Scorpion's got him the first down. It's Saturno on 1st and 10. 19 plays left in this game. KSA, with a bit of ball control on this drive, are snuffing out the opposition as they go 4-2 with 17 remaining, and that throw has gone nowhere good. Vengeance throws a short one. Snowman's got the catch and the first down. Hurricane goes nowhere. You've got to up the tempo, lads. Never mind. They've thrown it and Saturno's intercepted the thing. It's a pick 6 for Bill Saturno. Don't sleep on Bill Saturno. See? Told you. Yeah. 12 plays left. KSA up 5-2. And our team is miserable, says Fenchurch Stochastic. And I agree. Harry Snowman picks up 4. There are 9 plays left. Nice running from Henk Vengeance. Gains 16. Hurricane looking to throw again. Gets it to Travis, who will score to make it 5-3. But you need something special here. And I don't think we're going to get it. Scorpion on a 1st and 10. Gets it past halfway. And that's 30 yards gain. Scorpion Ring, 15 carries, 174 of the rushing yards in this game. Pretty solid. Dark Cave is down at the 3-yard line. 2 plays left in the game. Ring has himself another touchdown because he feels like it. Final score, KSA 6, Budget 3. Scorpion Ring, player of the game with 67 fan points, 176 rushing, 4 touchdowns, 1 sack, 1 injury. Travis Doomgiver for Budget, 49 fan points with 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 2 tackles, 4 loss. Which makes it 3-all in the conference head-to-head. Excitement. Sure. Right, in the top row, you've got 2 big games. Yeah. And then let's do some Marsupials versus Grazer Ridge. This time last season, the Marsupials and Grazer Ridge were both heading to the playoffs. This season, they're not. Ask your MP why that's happening. I don't know who else you'd ask, to be honest, but I mean, you can ask anyone you like. Hey, blessed game. Come on, Nige. Let's go, Nigel. Come on. Why are you backing Nigel? Because we like Nigel. But he's placed for the wrong conference. Doesn't matter. We love Nige. He's slow these days, though. He caught that one. That was 33 yards. Rufus Paper Trail picks up 2 for Grazer Ridge, who have first possession. Hogwash gets nothing, 3rd and 8, and they throw it out to Josh Rubinho, who gets a 25-yard first down. Rufus throws. It's deflected by Donk Branding. Here's Ethan Hogwash. It's a throw. It's deflected by Madam Pompadour. Dick Miner tries to run it. It doesn't work. And the Marsupials take over. Hype Conquest running for nothing. They then throw the ball all the way to the moon, where it's caught by Gillian Void Monkey, who gets on the first down. Conquest to Pompadour. And that's a 21-yard gain. Cooch Badongler running it. Gains 6. Here's Pompadour again on 2nd and 3, and there's no one home. Hype Conquest runs it himself, gets a first down, and is outpacing KC Jones to pick up 15 yards. Badongler down at about the 1-inch line. Madam Pompadour punches at him. All right. Hogwash throws. Nige with the catch, but it's only 9 yards. He's got that one as well, though. And he's off to the races, but there are several players on the field faster than him. I think when it comes down to it, we just miss Jackie Clowncar. Yeah. We miss Jackson Clowncar. Yeah. Ethan Hogwash with a nice run gains 18. Dick Miner throws a short one there, gains 3 yards. Paper Trail decides to run straight through the middle of the pack and gets himself a touchdown. So he clearly made the right decision. Conquest runs for 3. Badongler is sacked by Hogwash. Pompadour on 3rd and 9 has the first down. A 14-yard gain. Conquest on first down gets 3. Here's Badongler throws a short one to Pompadour, bringing him a 3rd and 3. Pompadour with the throw. It's caught by Gillian Void Monkey, who's off to the races, but she's going to be caught by Rubinho after a 47-yard gain. Conquest goes 4. Marsupials look to the end zone. Void Monkey touchdown. Okay. Yeah. Judy Conspiracy could be playing today. Judy Conspiracy is current fastest player in the league. This is true. And if she is playing against me today, she'll score a couple of times, but she won't make many catches. No, I have faith in my coverage. Rubinho with a touchdown makes it 2-all. Josh Rubinho, heck of a player, and young. He's going to be around for a while. Pompadour gets a catch on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 3. Pompadour deflected by Nige. Grazer Ridge take back over. Hogwash, good running. And it's a first down. Here's Dick Miner. Smart running there. A good diagonal pattern that managed to get him a comfortable first down. 2nd and 6. Hogwash, no. Miner on 3rd and 6, also no. And the Marsupials are back on it. Conquest picks up another 4. That's what he does. He gets the ball, he runs 4 yards, he falls over. And considers that a job well done. Hogwash throws. Rubinho with the catch. Conquest tries to make a tackle. He can't. And Rubinho gets another touchdown. Steady. Yep. Badongler is sacked by Ethan Hogwash, who's got his 2nd of the game, which is also his 2nd of the season. It's 3rd and 12. And there goes Gillian Void Monkey. And she obviously is starting to go, yeah, I've had some of that blessed touchdown, extra energy drink in the big can. 3rd and 2. Pompadour. Void Monkey. Touchdown. Okay. That's the kind. Come on, I want to see a shootout. Here comes Nige. He's picked up 25 yards there. He's averaging just over 20 a catch, which is very mediocre. Very mediocre. For a player of his standards, you would be expecting somewhere 28, 30 yards plus. Rubinho, 3rd touchdown of the game. 4-3 now, Grazer Ridge. And Josh Rubinho has the bit between his teeth. You've got to throw it to Gillian. They've thrown it to Gillian, but behind the line, so they made that rather difficult. So in the spirit of things, but in reality, Donk Branding gets a 38-yard catch and go. Here's Badongla. He's getting a reception. He picks up 16. Badongla looking to the end zone. And Conquest is in for a touchdown. His 5th career score. Oh, no, it's an interception. Conquest has picked it off. That's a pick flipping 6. And all of a sudden, the Marsupials are up by 2. Nige has got a catch. Conquest closes him down after 29 yards. Dick Miner throws it. It's a first down. Paper Trail throws. Nige. Catch. 8 yards. Yeah. It's not like, I mean, it's like Barry. We miss Barry Science as well. Barry Science was a flipping nightmare because he was quickish. Rubinho, 4th touchdown of the game. Whoo, tasty. What were you saying? Yeah, Barry Science. It was an orc. Flipping Barry Science. But he had some pace about him. He did. Anything else you want to add? No, not really. There goes Gillian again. She's outpacing Ominous Bob. Down to the 1-yard line. Badongla 2, Void Monkey for the touchdown. 6-5, Marsupials in the lead. We now have a shootout in the final quarter. Lots of players doing lots of scoring. That's a big throw. It's caught by Nige, who gets 20 yards only. Paper Trail throws. Rubinho's got a catch. Will he be brought down on first tackle? No. Nor second. That's another touchdown. Josh Rubinho putting up some numbers. And it's 6-all. Okay, big flipping throw. Gets... That's ridiculous. I need a button. There you go. A 73-yard touchdown to Gillian Void Monkey. Crumbs. That was a 40-plus, maybe 50-yard throw, and then Void Monkey just took off. Impressive. 3rd and 9, Dick Miner gets it to Rubinho, who breaks a bunch of tackles. Flipping... You're kidding me. No, that's a lot of tackles just broken there. A 44-yard gain. Paper Trail goes 4. Here's Hogwash. Touchdown. Nige. 7-all. Conquest with the throw gets it to Donk, who gets 12. Badongla. Another big throw, and Gillian's going to score again. Yeah. 5th touchdown of the game. That was a 67-yarder for Void Monkey. There goes Nige, but he's not quick enough. A 30-yard gain. Dick throws. Nige again, and he's going to go the distance. Steady on. All right. Yeah. 3rd and 14. Pompadour, and it's deflected, and that could be the ball game. Hogwash is sacked by Ruthie Spasms. Wait for it. Dick Miner with the big throw, but it's off target. 3rd and 13. Paper Trail. It's caught, but it's short. 2 plays left. Conquest is going to run it, and that's not going to get him all the way there. Although he's got some space. He gains 28 yards on the ground. Last play of the game. Cooch Badongla is caught by Conquest, who isn't going to have the pace. Well, I mean, that's a fair result. That's a fair result. Final score, Marsupials 8, Grazer Ridge 8. It's magnifique. Player of the game, Josh Rubinho, with 67, I beg your pardon, fan points, 267 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns, and no defense. Slightly worse with 58 fan points. Gillian Void Monkey with 372 receiving yards, big number, 5 touchdowns, and no defense, minus 16 defensive fantasy points there. Good-o. 74 pancakes for Ruthie Spasms. I haven't been looking at pancakes so far, and I really should. It's the sort of thing we should be remarking on. Good game. Enjoyed that one. That was fun. Started out slow, ended up fast. Brilliant. Speaking of games that could be an absolute belter, Voodoo Boys up against Shady Palms. Yeah. Looks like F-Stop Ray's getting a start. That's nice. It's good to give the kids a bit of a run out. As is Tower D Burbs. Tower D Burbs, I always thought looked quite good. Asterisk Fonk is also getting a start in this game. And it's frozen. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you had a fun game. Now I have one that isn't. Xenia Convinces on the field. Oh, spare me. Yeah. Clarent Budgie, though. Clarent flipping Budgie. There goes Jovial on the first play of the game, gets 5 yards. Tower, nice turn of speed. picks up 4. Had the first down, then came backwards. Trevor Fangs with a nice run, gains 11. Jovial again. Shady Palms are in possession at the moment, just in case you wondered. Jovial still on his feet, pushed out of bounds 33 yards. Burbs throws, caught by Jupe, touchdown. Palms up 1-0. Vincent Rimshot is intercepted by Asterisk Fonk, who gets down to the 1 yard line, and Jovial punches it in for a touchdown. Rimshot throws, and that was Jonesy Whispermill, I think. I think that's his name. Anyway, Bertha Raccoon with the catch on this one. Voodoo Boys get it to the halfway line and beyond. Rimshot has it deflected by Jupe. F-Stop Ray is sacked by Trevor Fangs, 3rd down, and Jonesy can do nothing with it. All right, Jovial 3 yards. Burbs throws. Pedro Ubiquitous with the catch. There's Fangs, good run. Harshing people through the line, picks up 17. There goes Jovial again. Good run from Impairment. Nice, 27 yards. Burbs throws, caught by Pedro. Touchdown Pumps. Okay. F-Stop on a 2nd and 10. No. Jonesy, 3rd and 9. Good catch. Karen Hare getting it done. His 1st and 10. And Vinny Rimshot, no darts. F-Stop, not a lot there. Whispermill to Karen again. Just keep throwing to Karen. Just keep throwing to Karen. And I think if this season's proved anything at all, I think the demand for Dragon players has just gone through the sun this season. Just gone. I mean, just to name a few, you got both the Julios, both Lobster and a la carte. You go, oh, yeah. Rolf Henchucker. And you go, yeah. Bird Dog. Yeah. Karen Hare. This is a nice piece of play there from Jovial, who isn't a dragon. No. Trevor Fangs is. Yeah, but he hasn't done anything yet. No. I'm missing at least one. I'm missing at least one big-name dragon player. Regardless, they are proving themselves to be mighty handy and generally mighty. You should have said handily mighty, you see. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Right, what's the score? 3-0 Shady Palms. Voodoo Boys in possession at the moment. 3rd and 13. Vincent Rimshot tries to run it and he gets only 1 yard. There goes Jovial again with an 8-yard gain. Tower gets the first down with 5 yards. Fangs smacking people around a bit. Oh, Dougie Conglomerate. He's a flipping dragon as well. Yeah. Jovial gets him down the 5-yard line. Tower, end zone, Ubiquitous. Super smashing. Yep. Karen, another catch. Yep, 32 yards. I forgot Doug. But that's because I'm sort of wasting it at the moment. Bertha makes a good catch for the Voodoo Boys who need to pull it back a score. So they do so, and it's Karen Hare who's in the end zone. Silky as ever. Half-time rolls around. It's 4-1 Palms right now. Burbs goes 1 yard. Fangs. A nice 12-yard gain. Here's Jovial again. 3 for him. What's he doing? He's got just short of 1,600 yards this season for Jovial Impairment. It's good enough for top 10. Easy good enough for top 10. Maybe for top 5. I don't know. It's hard to say because we already saw he's in. We already saw Flapjack, who is quite a long way up. This is a nice catch and go from Bertha Raccoon. 54 yards. And there's the fumble, and it's Xenia Convincer who forced the fumble. Still, that's the first time of a forced fumble or recovery for Xenia Convincer. Yeah, okay. Trevor Fangs. Off he goes. He's fumbled it. Well, actually, I'm surprised it's taken so long for fumbles to start occurring, given everyone's hands are cold, as Jovial runs another 27 yards, and Burbs gets the touchdown. It's 6-1. If we don't get a score from the powers that be at the Voodoo Boys on this drive, we'll activate some. We should be activating the sympathy already. They're trailing by 5 and there's 33 plays left. Well, yeah, I mean there is that. I just like watching Jovial play. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't know what. There's some players I just like watching play. That's all. I didn't say there was a good reason. Just that's the thing. F-stop Ray to the end zone for their first career touchdown. It is 6-2 as Jovial makes it 230 yards on the ground in this game. Trev is going to get him another first down. Thanks, he's a dragon. Jovial impairment, another good run and another first down. Burbs is sacked by Paddy Finucane. Trev throws a short one. It's Jovial with a catch and there's an injury. Bertha Raccoon has been taken out by Jovial impairment, bringing in Gonzalo Laurie. Bertha's a good player. Not for the remainder of this game she isn't. No. Ubiquitous touchdown. 7-2 now the score. Shady Palm's looking pretty respectable. F-stop goes to 10. Not a lot doing on the first down. They then throw it out to Ray once more. And that's 39 yards. 2 catches for 60 yards. His brother says to me, throw it to her more often. Gonzalo for the touchdown makes it 7-3. But Jovial's picked up another 23 on the ground there. This is some very nice run average. Fangs gets 11. Jovial nothing there this time. No. Burbs gets them the first down. Fangs advances further still at the 5-yard line. Jovial, touchdown. Third touchdown of the game for Jovial impairment. Gonzalo getting another 20-odd yards on the catch. But this one is all over. And it will be Shady Palms taking away the victory. Yeah. 2 plays left. Fangs gets another first down. I reckon this is a pretty good cold weather team, you know. Well, you reckon they're good hands? Maybe. Final score, Shady Palms 8, Voodoo Boys 3. Clarent Budgie is player of the game with 73 fan points for Shady Palms. 65 pancakes, 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Karen Hare for the Voodoo Boys with 112 receiving yards. 1 touchdown, 2 deflection. Deflection le deux. Jovial broke 300 yards on the ground in that one. Quality. Okay, where do you want to go next? We'll hold Minstrels of City. We will do Peninsula Transport versus the Sea Raiders. Okie dokie. Anything we like in here? Looks like fairly standard lineup unless this screen is not telling the truth. All right. Yeah, it's going to be Peninsula Transport who gets things started, and what we've seen this season so far is if Gabe can't run, they have a bad game. Gabe gains 4, too early to tell. A sack from Zoltan. Bradley Comer making a run. And that's an 11-yard gain. Here comes Gabe again. Another 2 yards. Fungible throws a short one. It's Osarian with the catch, and that's 17 yards. Comer deflected by Sonny Watt. Really? That's Sonny's first deflection of the season. He's played loads. Yeah, I know, but apparently deflecting is just not what he's about. Comer throws a short one to Benzadrine. Here comes Gabe. He's looking to throw. Well, after a couple of unsuccessful runs, you would do. And it's Hank Fungible who catches it for the touchdown. Mikey Heimlich gets a catch and go. But Bongolia's Dookie Thesis has been taken out by Randall Maroon, bringing Vera Contagion into action as Mike Heimlich takes off, goes 37 yards. Sonny Watt punches men in the head. And he also plays Brutalball. Barty Cone drop on a first down has the touchdown, making it 1-1. Sea Raiders making a quick drive look good. Gabe goes 11 on that one. Here's Hank. Good throw. Benzadrine's out there in the open waiting for it. And we'll get the first and quite a lot more, 37 yards. Comer throws Osarian with the catch. And it's a first down on the no-yard line. Gabe can't get in. Hank gives it to Comer, who does get in, making it 2-1. There's the kick return. Darkness Albright with the catch. Gets 39 yards. Coming up on 1,000 yards in their career, Darkness Albright. That's nice. Yeah. Comer with a deflection. Cone drop. Gets it to Queen Babs, who breaks a tackle at the 5 and is down at the 1. Heimlich. It's another touchdown. 2-2. All right. Gabe Woods Transistor managing 21 yards. Fungi throws one away. Here's Comer on 2nd and 10. Throws it wide open. Cordelia Benzadrine. I think it's Darkness Albright doing the coverage there. You say doing the coverage, by which I mean not doing any level of cover at all. Heimlich goes nothing. Watt gets sacked by Kilkenny Prohound, and Barty Cone Drop pulls them out of the fire. Sea Raiders keep going. Bart Cone Drop on a rare saving manoeuvre. Normally it's the reason you need a saving manoeuvre. Oh, no, Mike's going. Yeah. By Mike, 32 yards. Sonny. Touchdown. 3-all. Okay. Gabalicious gets it out to Cordelia on the first play. Gets 13 yards. Hank goes nowhere. Coma with the throw. It's intercepted by Sonny Watts. It's his first interception this year. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Touchdown. Queen Babs. Oh, okay. Well done, Queen Babs. Yeah, I know. Everyone's pleased. Yeah. 3rd and 9. Albright with a deflection. And we're back to the Sea Raiders, but they've thrown an interception straight away. Comer's picked it off. And the Peninsula Transport have the ball back once more. It's 2nd and 10 from about the halfway line. Caught by Benzodrine for 8. Comer on 3rd and 1. Completes it, and it's Hank Fungulitis who has the catch for 11. Gabe to Bradley Comer. Another first down. Fungible. Good effort running, but only 5 yards gained. Comer throws, and that's not a lot further forward, as Transistor can only get 1 yard, and we're back in the company of the Sea Raiders again, who lead this one 4-3 at the moment, and have been proved to be a little bit difficult to stop. Mike Heimlich having one of his best games in a while. 6 carries for 108 as we hit half-time. Nice. Sonny Watt, another good run from Sonny. And that will get them down to the 18-yard line, where Bart Cone Drop takes over and picks up 2 yards. Mike is stuffed behind the line. 3rd and 9. Watt to the sideline, but there's nowhere for Albright to go. And Peninsula making an important stop there. Fungible throws. It's Comer with the catch. Gains 3. 2nd and 7. 1st and 10 Sea Raiders. So I just ran out of gas there a little bit. I might have a little drinky. I might have a little drinky while it's close and there's plenty of game left. Terrible throws from Cone Drop there. Transistor on 1st and 10 throws it away. Fungible. Both teams have been stalled out for the last 10-15 plays or so. And that's continuing. But neither team has remembered how to play. But Queen Babs has picked them out of the fire and has a touchdown to make it 5-3 Sea Raiders. And they've got another interception. Paul Dagger has picked it off. And Albright has another touchdown to make it 6-3. And all of a sudden, the Sea Raiders are running away with it. And there are only 30 plays left. Everything looks good until you're suddenly down by 3 and there's only 30 plays left. Benzodrine, nice catch, gets 27. Comer keeps it himself and runs for 9. 2nd down, they get it out to Osarian, who hasn't been as busy as would have been ideal in this game, but that is a touchdown. 6-4 now. Bart Cone Drop on 1st down goes 11. Heimlich with the throw is deflected by Osarian. Watt just proving that, make the tackles count, but then he's injured by Cordelia. Benzodrine bringing in Stein Henryberg as a replacement for the Sea Raiders. Vera Contagion's on the field, and she's got 22 yards on that play. Here comes Cone Drop. That's a 4-yard gain. The speed of this drive is actually working very much in the Raiders' favour, as Contagion's in for her 43rd career touchdown to make it 7-4 with 18 to go. Comer, another good catch, another chunk of yards, 25 gained there. Comer with the ball again, calling his own number, gets 4. Is Transistor overthrowing Osarian, who had so much of a lead over coverage there. He was going to go. He was gone to the races, and the race involved him. Yeah. Heimlich. Mikey Heimlich. 1st down. 43 yards gained. He's averaging just under 15 a carry in this game. I like it. Gabe gets a good run, but it's only 24 yards. You say only, but I mean his average is coming out at 7.5, which is, I mean, it's good, but for a player of his caliber, you'd want more. Gabe on 2nd and 12. He's got another first down. Here's Hank. Goal line's right there, and Cordelia's in there doing her Cordelia dance. Heimlich with a catch, breaks the tackle. This is going to be worth 40 yards of anybody's money. Exactly 40 yards. I know, I've been here for a while. Heimlich, he's running it. He's still running it. And that's another 30 for his tally in this one. He's not threatening the high run score of the week, but he has had a very happy week playing at runner, as this game is going to run out of time. And the final score will be the Sea Raiders 9 and Peninsula Transport 5. Player of the game, I'm surprised, Queen Babs. For the Bongolia Sea Raiders, 152 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 deflections. Cordelia Benzedrine for Peninsula Transport with 47 fan points, 199 receiving, 2 touchdowns and an injury. 61 pancakes for Paul Dagger. Any advance? No. Okay. All right. Sea Raiders. Oh, good win there. Peninsula Transport look okay. But again, very reliant on Gabe having a good game. Talismanic is Gabe Transistor, in my humble opinion. Red Star Pathfinders taking on Stardozer Human Resources. Stardozer look like the balls this year, and they brought Swanman Flutie in to give him some game experience. Fair enough. Kurt Corker's having a game as well. Isn't he too old? I think he might be. Doesn't matter. You play any old tosh at this point in the season. Excuse me a moment, I'm warm. Hang on, Per Jackson's just intercepted the ball for the Pathfinders. Yeah, okay, right. There's no score yet, but that was a heck of an interception. Anthony Pringles managing to injure Stunt with friendly along the way, scores a touchdown. Ostentatious Smacker subbed in for Stardozer as David Onions chews up the field. Flutie with the throw deflected by Jackson. Bollinger throws. There's no one there to catch it. Onions on 3rd and 10. And the veteran managing to make the defenders look foolhardy. He is 41 yards away from 2,000 in the year. So let's see if he gets a couple more here. Yeah. Yep. That's another 22. Okay. Flutie to the end zone. And Lloyd Gadzooks gets his 15th career touchdown to make it 1-1. Pathfinders back in again. Slugworth throws it away. 3rd and 2. Tiny Frankfurter completes to Per Jackson, who gains 15. Pringles throws. It is Gregory Wheelhouse who's got it, but Activity Tallahassee's been injured by Yaya Lemongrass, bringing in star player Pope Lorenz. Wheelhouse with another good catch. I say star player, he's more of a fan favourite than anything, but Wheelhouse just scored a touchdown and the Pathfinders lead it, which is not a result that we're going to be ending with. I don't see Stardozer losing this game. They are too good. Pathfinders have got some players. There's an injury there. It's Lemongrass. Lemongrass has been taken out by Pope Lorenz. Brad Adidas has subbed in. Okay. Yeah. All right. That was clearly revenge. Anyway, Stardozer's driver stalled out and the Pathfinders have taken over, but they've got a 3rd and 7. Frankfurter sacked by Club Bollinger, who starts the next drive, gets Gadzooks the ball for 24 yards. David Onions on 1st and 10. It's going to get him his 2,000. Almost. Okay. Touchdown, Kurt Corker, his first of the year, to make it 2-2. And the Pathfinders already faced the 3rd down and they blew it. So we are back to Stardozer again. Flutie's got a catch. and it's a 31-yard gain. Onions with decides to throw, has it deflected by Wheelhouse. Fluty's just going to run it into the end zone to make it 3-2. Pringles, hurting people along the way, picking up, breaking a lot of tackles, gets 41 yards on the run. Slugworth throws a 3-yarder. Frankfurter picks up no yards. It's 3rd and 6. Pringles again. Not this time you don't. Ostentatious Smack puts him in his place. Ostentatious Smack, another dragon. Yeah. I'm not saying that all dragons are, you know, just unbeatable, but they're a good bunch. That was Pringles there fumbling the ball into the hands of Club Bollinger. Although Bollinger's an avian, so maybe it's claws. Talons, perhaps. Talons. Swanman Flutie for Stardozer runs it on first down, gains just over 2 yards. Bollinger now running it, gets 4. It's 3rd and 3. David Onions. Thank you very much, says David Onions, and that will take him past 2,000 for the year. 2,058, in fact. I missed it. Yeah, clearly he went past that a while ago as Bollinger's into the end zone for a touchdown to make it 4-2. Pathfinders need to stay on the game here, otherwise they will not be on the you shouldn't say on the game. No, that has another meaning, doesn't it? It does a little bit, but in sports commentary many things have other meanings, and you just kind of go, yeah, context. Yeah, I suppose so. Nice run from Flutie, who's having a pretty solid debut by my reckoning. Bollinger goes nowhere good, or indeed fast, as Onions is in the end zone for a touchdown. Score on this drive there, Red Star, or we will activate the turbos. Slugworth, no doing. Frankfurter, no. Pringles, afraid not. Okay, Pringles, sometimes he goes, sometimes he does not, and here comes the cat. You cannot possibly want food. It's impossible. Frog Plots has got himself injured by David Onions. Matteo Falcone has subbed in as Court Kirker, who is another dragon. Makes a catch and gets a decent number of yards. And it's a touchdown, and it's 6-2 to Stardozer. Slugworth doesn't go very far at all. Wheelhouse gets a 25-yard gain off the catch as Anthony Pringles tears up the middle of the pitch again for another 31-yard gain. Lloyd Gadzooks makes an interception. Stardozer have got it back once more. Tiny Frankfurt has been injured by first contact. Dirk Shafter is now subbed in as Onions goes for a bunch more yards. Yeah. Okay. Onions on 3rd and very short. Fumbles the ball on the 5, 10-ish yard line, and the Pathfinders take back over, but it is way too late in this game for them to turn it around as they fumble it anyway. And Smack picks up the ball. Onions, touchdown. Okay. 8 plays left. The score is 7-2. For a little while there, it was looking like it was going to be a ball game, but it ended up being the dozer rolling onwards. Well, what do you think, Stardozer in the playoffs? Well, obviously in the playoffs. What do you think? But Stardozer, it's a blood pit. I still say that Blood Pit are the better team, but Stardozer are looking mighty fine right now. Final score, Stardozer 7, Pathfinders 2. Player of the game, David Onions, 202 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, a deflection and an injury inflicted. Anthony Pringles for the Pathfinders, 41 fan points with 109 passing, 101 rushing, 2 touchdowns and an injury inflicted. Interesting. Very similar stat lines for the 2 dragon folk. Yeah, Ostentatious Smack with 53 pancakes. Righto, there you are. All right, good. We're all over the place. What haven't we played yet? All right, we've done that one, and that one. We've done this one. We need to pop up the top of the table again. Okay, well, we've done all of these apart from the ones that we're holding. We'll do one more and then we'll play the Axemen. So that leaves Edgeslum. Let's go Edgeslum then. All right, Edgeslum versus the Medics, and it looks like both teams are giving a run out to some younger players to hopefully turn them into someone older and better. It is going to be the medics starting with the ball. And El Smiters runs it for a yard. Dragon Turgidov. I better decide how to pronounce that. Turgidov. Sure. Ron Bongos, 36-yard catch. Bjorn Stone Smith to the end zone. Matty Weiss for the touchdown. Smiters is sacked by Angus Sleep Bunsen, beg your pardon. Bandit Joe stuffed behind the line by Troy Greco-Roman. And Edgeslum are back in possession again. Breather with a deflection. Jamie Boys on 3rd and 11. Gets it to Bongos, who has slapped Faith Breather into another dimension. Touchdown Bongos. That's his 99th in his career. Joining the 100 touchdown club if he's lucky. Bandit Joe. Good run for the medics. It is a 1st and 10 though, because they wasn't far enough. Stone Smith throws it long, and Bongos has got it again. And that's number 100 for Ron Bongos. Smiter's a 2-yard gain. Dragon throws it. Breather with the catch. Got some reasonable pace, Faith Breather, but just not a special enough player to be a game changer. Breather with another nice catch. You seem to have a knack for creating names that are weird to pronounce. Yep. Whenever you're creating a name, Vec, say it out loud. It's seriously, pro tip. Say it out loud, because quite a lot of the best names in this are because they have a percussive or rhythmic nature to them, which you don't discover until you say it out loud. Yeah. Okay. Smiters with a throw. Bumson are in possession right now. Egon Sanction with a nice catch is brought down by Turgidov. Turgidov got it. Stone Smith with a deflection. It's 3rd and goal, and it's intercepted by Troy Greco-Roman in the end zone. Great piece of defense there from the Edgeslum marching band. Bongos drops the ball. He's got 100 touchdowns now. He's decided he can't be bothered catching it anymore. Smiters is sacked by Jamie Boys, his first. And Turgidov gets a quick gain. Smiters on 2nd and goal. Deflected by Whitey Hart. Turgidov is stuffed behind the line. And another goal line piece of defending there from Edgeslum. But they are starting in their own end zone. Boys runs it out. Wise move. It's not enough for a 1st down, but it does get the ball further up the field. Matty Weiss coming up with a sack. Turgidov throws. It's Bandit Joe with the catch, and once again, Edgeslum defending from inside their own end zone as Boys gets another tackle for loss. Smiters is then sacked by Boys. Turgidov is then sacked by Sleep Bumson, and it's another goal line defence from Edgeslum. Excellent play from the marching band. That's 3 in a row. They've had to dig deep, and here we go again. Smiters gets it to Sanction, who gets the touchdown. All right, the jinx is broken, but there goes Bongos. Breather, she might be quick, but she is in no way any kind of pass defence against a stronger player. She's just being battered around by Bongos and is lucky to still be alive. 3rd and 1, Whitey Hart throws. It's caught. Edgeslum staying in possession, and a 7-yard gain from Stone Smith. Boys with the run, and that's a touchdown as well. Jamie Boys having a solid game on both sides of the ball. Smiters is stuffed behind the line. Turgidov throws. There's Breather being covered by Whitey Hart. 30-yard gain. Joe fumbles it. It looks like, yep, Sleep Bunsen picked it up. Bunsen, beg your pardon. Yeah. Bongos. To about the 11-yard line, 36 yards gained there. He's over 200 in this one. Boys throws Hart, touchdown. 5-1, Edgeslum comfortably in the lead right now. Not least of all because their defence has been defenestrating, perhaps. Hold on, there's an injury. We'll find out who that is in a moment. It's Matty Weiss has been taken down by Gas Sideboard. Mulawad, the verbose, has subbed in for Edgeslum with just over a quarter left to go. and the team having a comfortable lead as they take back over again. Stonesmith with the throw. Bongos has got another catch, and this is Ron Bongo's best game in quite some time. A 42-yard gain. Boys with the run gets 1 yard through the middle of the line. Hart throws deep, and it's deflected by Sanction. Stonesmith, nothing doing. The Medics take back over. Smiters, a short one. Turgidov waits all day, finds Sanction, who's been covered by Stonesmith, who does not have much pace. Bandit Joe with a run up the middle gains a few yards. Smiters, good throw, but it's deflected by Stonesmith this time. Turgidov throws it all kinds of a way, and we're back to the slum again. And it's intercepted by Faith. Whitey Hart has been injured by Georgie Cones, bringing in Mocha Badson as Faith gets into the end zone, but I believe it's too late. Yeah. I believe it's too late. Yeah. Boynes gains 3, but the Medics have got the ball back again, and Sanction's going to chew up a lot of yards. 11 to go. Medics down by 3. They're not going to come back into the game. Sorry, for a moment there I thought we were looking at a close one. We're not. Sorry about that. My apologies. I was adapting my could they come back tone of voice there, and the answer is no, they could not. Bongos, another 34 yards for him. Boys runs it for nothing. Mulawab runs it for less than nothing. Bjorn on 3rd and 11 throws it. Ron drops the ball again. They don't need to do any more. They kind of go, we've done enough for today. Just knock it on the head. Let's go home. Egon Sanction, a nice 41-yard gain. Joe to the outside, and there's nothing much there. Final score, Edgeslum 5, Bumson 2. Player of the game, Jamie Boys, with no offensive yards to speak of. 2 touchdowns, 4 sacks, 1 tackle for loss. Egon Sanction for the Medics with 214 receiving, 1 touchdown and 4 deflections. Pancake Artiste, any advance on Georgie Cones? Yes. Tarquinius Bangfish, 46 pancakes. Got very few points for him, though. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Good. Right. Holding that one, and then we've got these 2 to play. Is that all of it? We've got Beekeepers. And we've got the Beekeepers. Well, we'll do them now. Okie dokie. The battle for the top of this division is important. Beekeepers and Volcamoose are fighting it out between them, but right now, both of them are going to the playoffs, so whatever. Funbus have discovered that they know how to play recently. Have they done enough to actually be able to pull off a win against a quality outfit? We don't know. It's going to be the Beekeepers who get things started. And Hank, the evasive massive, gets 6 yards. Oti Freemason with the throw gets it to Ted Shirley. And that's a 20-yard gain. Shirley now with the ball, evades a whole slew of people. And that's 17 more yards. Hank, another 10-yard gain. Oti throws it short. Henchucker with the catch, but he goes nowhere. Shirley picks up 9. 1 yard to go on 3rd and 1. And Hank's got it. He's going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. 1-0 Beekeepers. Colt Rhombus throws it out to Apex Manticore, who picks up 26 going back the other way. Apex now with the ball. That's a nice run. Gets 8. Felicia Wintercoat. Not a lot in there. Hank Massive coming up with a sack. Colt throws. Caught by Tommy Keys. And the team captain, who I'm not sure how he's team captain, because he causes so much disruption in the locker room. Stop on 3rd down there. You were on anecdotal player information at a critical point of the game. Oh well, there'll be other critical points of the game. Ted Shirley on 3rd and 2 is stopped. Funbus take back over. All right, Keys gets another catch. Tommy Keys, I'm not sure how he's the captain. Oh, it's an interception. Hank's intercepted the ball. All right, Beekeepers taking it back the other way. Freemason throws. It's caught by Rolf for 3. Rolf is on 70% of fantasy teams because he's cheap and he performs pretty well. We mention it every week. I feel like mentioning it every week. Mini Sabotage, though, running away from everybody, picks up 48 yards. And the Beekeepers are looking towards the end zone again. Hank Brought up short. OT Freemason on 3rd and goal. Is sacked by Ed Big Mother. He never does that. Nope. That's because you don't play him in the line. I didn't play him in the line. No, I have sold him. It's true. All right, Manticore with the throw. It's caught by Colt Rhombus. Wintercoat throws. Tommy Keys with the catch. And Colt throws. It's Keys again. Tommy Keys, I'm not sure how he's the captain, you know, because he is disruptive in the locker room. Now, it's the coach that is calling. First down. There goes Wintercoats. Touchdown, 1-all. Fun bus, pull one back. Well, they only need to pull one back. Pull even, I think you would probably say. Rolf has got a catch, and he's picked up 25 yards. Okay, Hankinus. He gains only 1 there. OT on 3rd and 9, throws it away. And the Fun Bus have got it back again. Rhombus throws, first down, Antonio Rojas. Okay. Tommy Keats. And that's an injury to Rolf Henchucker. And the injury has caused the bounty to be collected. Julian West has subbed in for the Beekeepers as Wintercoat runs it all the way down to the 1-yard line, and there's a touchdown for the Captain Keys. Just assume that I've continued the Keys running joke, would you? I can't be bothered. West makes a catch against 17 yards. Shirley keeps it on the ground, goes 7. It's 2nd and 3. Hank gets him the first down. Beekeepers currently trailing by 1. But this has been a very back and forth game so far. West 8 yards. Shirley picks up 5. Massive goes only 1. 2nd and 9. Freemason overshoots Sabotage, who had a couple of steps on the coverage. 3rd and 9, Ted Shirley. No, you don't. All right, here comes Rhombus again, and he's stuffed behind the line by Sabotage. Manticore throws a short one to Keys. Wintercoat on 3rd and 6. Big throw. Caught by Rojas, who's being covered by West, who moves in slow motion. And that's 48 yards gained. Rhombus gets a 5-yard catch to Tommy Keys. The run goes nowhere. 3rd and 4, Wintercoat throws it way behind the line, but Keys does enough to get the first down. Rhombus throws. Keys, touchdown. Funbus currently leading 3-1. As Hank breaks for a good run, gets 27 yards. Freemason is sacked and fumbles it. Dwayne Plums has picked up the fumble. The Funbus have got it again. They've thrown it out to Rojas, who's being covered by the slowest coverage player in history, and Rojas is in the end zone. Goodness gracious. Yes. 4-1 Sunshine Funbus. Rojas with the deflection. Shirley on 3rd and 4 gets the first down. But they need to keep hold of the ball. They've fumbled it again. Umbriel Lafferty's got on. Ted Shirley's intercepted it. It's coming back the other way. It's like nothing happened. Beekeepers self-destructing at the moment. Hank goes nowhere on first down. Freemason gets it to Julian, who picks up 5. 3rd and 5. Shirley stopped short. Rhombus is sacked by Hank Massive. Apex is sacked by Kathy Glowpad. Felicia Wintercoat with the run. Gets only 7. Beekeepers back on it again. A 2-yard gain for Massive. Freemason throws. Sabotage with the catch. Rojas brings her down at about the 8-yard line. Shirley, 3 yards closer to the end zone. Massive is in there. And with 24 plays left in the game, the Beekeepers now trail 4-2. And it's an upset on the cards right now. Felicia. Great running from Felicia Wintercoat. Not particularly quick, but proving to be very tough to bring down as Hank Massive intercepts the ball, which is exactly what the Beekeepers needed. But they do now have a 3rd and 12 to convert. And they do so. Good pass out to Hank, picks him up 29 yards. Hank running it. Gets only 4, but that does take him into the 100s for this game. Oti with a scramble for 4 yards shows the desperation, and they've thrown an interception. Wintercoat's picked it off. Meanwhile, Umbriel Lafferty has been injured by Kathy Glowpad, who, if I understand correctly, is on track to challenge for an injuries in a season record or some sort. Ed Big Mother's been injured by Manfred Textures. Manfred Textures has been injured by Apex Manticore. There's some injuries that have happened. Yeah, Karina Verri has subbed in for the Beekeepers. There's a lot of changes, but there's only 7 plays left and the Beekeepers are down by 2. Sabotage gets 13. It got messy there for a moment. Shirley's pulled another one back 4-3. Rhombus gets it to Rojas, who just needs to keep hold of it. Fall on the floor. Yeah, stop throwing the ball. It's too dangerous. Rhombus on the last play of the game. Perfect throw from Colt Rhombus on the last play of the game. Throws it a million miles away from anywhere. Final score, Funbus 4, Beekeepers 3. An upset. Hank Massive is player of the game with 98 fan points, 100 rushing, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 2 deflections, 2 interceptions. Busy day for Hank. Felicia Wintercoat for the Sunshine Funbus is player of the game for them with a collection of yardage in all 3 disciplines. 1 touchdown, 1 tackle for loss, 1 interception, and 14 regular old tackles. Big game. Pancake Master. Looks like Hippie Impact with 42. No, Kathy Glowpad with 55. Kathy Glowpad with 55. Okie dokie. Well, good. It's good to get an upset. We like upsets. They're smashing. Of City are taking on the Minstrels in a game that really won't affect the outcome of the season. The Minstrels have got a life support chance of making it to the postseason if they can win this one. No, they can't. No, they needed Grunt to lose all their games. Okay, well then, this is a game that is largely meaningless and being played purely for the fun of the sport. Alright, Shandy Worthless gets a catch from Pritchard Serenity on the first play of the game. Algor Sentinel makes a 9-yard run. Here's Abby Chopstick, and that's a win. That's a go. That's a first down. 25 yards on the grounds of City, keeping it all on the floor right now as Pritchard goes 11 yards. Sentinel just muscling through players for a 16-yard touchdown. Crash Zodiac for the Minstrels, nowhere to go. Flappins throws it. There goes Vectrix. 66 yards for Fingers Vectrix. Yorick Fassbender to Graham Tanky picks up 8 yards. Zodiac to the end zone. Tanky touchdown. 1-1. All right, Serenity decides, all right, okay, fine. If we're throwing the ball, that's 23 yards to Shandy Worthless. Sentinel is stopped at the line. Chopstick gets a quick 6-yard scamp around the outside, and on 3rd and 3 it's deflected by Graham Tanky. Crash throws the ball and it's off targets. Flappins runs on 2nd down, gets 2 yards. Flappins is looking at 1,000 career rushing yards if they run the ball at all in the game. So we'll just have to wait and see if that even looks slightly possible, as Worthless gains 46 yards for the Axemen, and Sentinel gets them the go-ahead score, 2-1. Zodiac throws for 8 is Flappins. That was deflected by Serenity. Fassbender throws. Tanky with the catch gets 17. Zodiac. That one is deflected by Worthless. 2nd and 10, Flappins. Another 12 yards there. Okay. Fassbender runs for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Zodiac doesn't do it. Flappins does do it. That's a 10-yard gain. Yorick throws. It's caught by Tanky for 11. Tanky again. Who's covering Vectrix? I don't know. Someone capable. Probably Shandy Worthless. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, fine. On 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. Yorick Fassbender. 2-2 is the score. Here comes Algor Sentinel. More solid running from Algor Sentinel, averaging just over 7 per carry this season. It was a fumble there, but Sentinel's picked it up. There goes Chopstick, and that's another first down for the Axemen. Algor going some more. Going a lot more. Well, I say that, 20 yards. I mean, that is a lot. Having plenty of time to run. Well, that's lovely for him. Serenity with the throw across the field to Worthless for the touchdown. 3-2 of City. Crash throws it into the ground. Flappins. Oh, he does want his 1,000 career yards then. Fassbender gets it out to Tanky again, who's proving to be a very safe pair of hands. 2nd and 8, Flappins gains another 3. Here's Fassbender on 3rd and 4, and it goes nowhere. Of City back in possession. Sentinel on 2nd and 4 is shoved into a defender rudely. I mean, it's not a game for etiquette, so that doesn't really matter too much. Serenity on first down. Gets 13. It's Sentinel again. And it's another chunky yards, another 7. 2nd and 3. Chopstick throws open is Wheelspin Gold for 15 as we hit half-time. Of City have a 1-point lead, and they do have the ball, and they have sight of the end zone when the mood takes them, as it does right now, and Sentinel's in there to make it 4-2. Zodiac with the throw, Tanky with the catch. Vectrix there, playing in kind of a slot position, was doing nothing at all. Vectrix has been covered by Algor Sentinel. Interesting. He's only had one meaningful catch so far. It was a good catch, though. Well, the catch was as good as catches tends to be, but the run afterwards was what the fans turn up to watch. They've targeted Vectrix now, and he's outpacing Sentinel for another touchdown. And that's a 32-yarder to make it 4-3. Sentinel carries the ball, goes no yards, 3rd and 3. Chopstick gets it to Wheelspin, who picks up 16. And then puts them back down, and then picks up another 5. Sentinel running the ball on 2nd and 5, and a comfortable first down for him. 16, and the yards, they keep a coming as the chains are advanced. And from 35 yards out, they face a 3rd and 9, and it's Shandyworth with the catch. Isn't Shandy retiring, or am I off by a couple of seasons? Touchdown, Axeman. Yeah. Okay. There goes Vectrix again. Yep. He doesn't do much, but if you can get the ball to him, he'll go a hell of a lot of yards. Graham Tanky with a touchdown, pulling one back. Serenity goes 6. There's 29 plays left in this one. It could go either way. Abby Chopstick. Good fighting run there from Abby Chopstick for 11. Here comes Serenity again. And that's another first down. No. Okay. He's still... Shandy. Shandy's got a few seasons left in him. Impressive. Well, that's a potential all-time champion then, because Shandy Worthless has always been pretty solid. The turnover has gone in the direction of the Minstrels, who are currently trying to equalise and look promising to do so. They have a first down on the 1-yard line, and Randy Flappins has scored. 5-all now. Chopstick with a good reception and run for 12. Axeman taking back over. The play count remaining is in the teens. His Serenity on 3rd and 3 is caught by Wheelspin, who gets a first down just past the halfway line. Al Gore, another solid run. Breaks a tackle, fumbles the ball. Okay, 15 plays left. Minstrels now with a chance to go ahead at a crucial moment in the game. Flappins with the throw. Tanky with the catch, halfway line. Yorick is sacked by Chopstick. Abby Chopstick's first career interception as Vectrix scores a touchdown. He don't do much unless he catches it. And then he's going. Sentinel goes for 2. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Chopstick. There's 9 plays left in the game. The Axeman. Yorick Fassbender is dead. He's been killed by Pritchard's Serenity, bringing Whiskers Camembert onto the field as Wheelspin Gold scores a touchdown. Oh, Whiskers Camembert has been injured by Trellis Cosmic, bringing Thurk Minstrel's Bane onto the field with 6 plays left in the game. Yeah. Those of you hoping for a new elf superstar, it ain't going to be Yorick Fassbender. Nope, because he's dead. Yeah. Oh, fumble. Does it matter? Not particularly. The final score there, 6-all, which I think is probably the right result. Score. Pritchard Serenity player of the game with 69 fan points, 221 passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 deflection, and a kill. Graham Tanky for the Minstrels, 240 receiving, 2 touchdowns and a deflection. Your pancake flipper of the day, Trellis Cosmic? Yep. Cosmic with 44 for the Axemen. Yeah, Yorick's done. Yep. Stick a fork in Yorick. He can't feel it. He's dead. 2 games left. Well, let's do Toymasters BDP, because I can't wait any longer. This could be interesting. Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Could still be resurrected. Yes, you're absolutely right. Could be resurrected. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. It's a beautiful day for Ross Puke to prove that I hate him. Ross, on the first play of the game, throws a short one to Dougie. Bitsy decides to run the ball. That's not what you're for. Here comes Steve on 3rd and 4, and he can't make the first down. Toymasters are up now. Ross with the deflection. Poems throws it. Dougie with the deflection. Kenny throws it, and there's no one anywhere near. Oh, there's a minors game still to go. How did I miss that? No idea. Ross runs the ball. No. Bitsy runs the ball. No. Steve runs the ball. Okay, this time Steve has actually figured out what he's for, and he gets 17 yards. Ross with the throw deflected by Poems. Hijinks is stuffed behind the line. Stop trying to run it. Steve throws it. Judy Conspiracy with the deflection. A sack from Big Steve. Poems has it deflected by Drip Fizzlebrew, and Kenny Respect runs nowhere. This is a heck of a... This is two high-powered offences in shambles. Joe slung a 20 in the bucket towards Yorick's funeral, which is very generous. 2nd and 5, Toymasters with the ball. It's intercepted by Dougie. CDC's been injured by Big Steve. Okay, all right. Hey, it's a completed pass, everybody. Julio Lobster with the catch off Bitsy. Steve throws a short one. Don't bother, Steve. Here's Ross on 2nd and 8, and that's deflected by Judy. Bitsy, 3rd and 8. It's caught by Doug for a touchdown. Thank God. Benny Sausages throws the ball. Really? Does he? That's new. He's learned new tricks. Johanna U-turn has got the catch. Oh, you've brought pace. Nice idea. Steve picks up a sack. Judy has picked up a short catch and then picks up 23 yards. Poems on 1st down, deflected by Bitsy. Respect to Johanna for a touchdown. Nice. Ross. Don't know what happened there. Someone fumbled again, and the Toymasters ended up with it. Is Poems sacked by Diego. Kenny intercepted by Drip Fizzlebrew. Ross throws deflected by Poems on the sideline. Bitsy on 2nd and 10. Intercepted by Poems. What the... Neither team really understanding how to play the game as U-turn gets a touchdown. Bad throw from Ross. I hate you, Ross Puke. I hate you so much. I hate you. Steve with a nice run. Okay, Ross throws, deflected by Sausages. Bitsy is sacked by Dave Caustic. Steve on 3rd and 13. No one's anywhere near him, which is always a bad start to your defensive play as he chews up 33 yards. Ross with a terrible throw. If I wasn't having to do the commentary on this, the level of language I would throw at many BDP games would be somewhere between high and extreme. Yeah. God, I hate Ross Puke. Kenny Respect runs for the 1st down. Sausages deflected by Doug Conglomerate. There's deflected by Bitsy. 3rd down. Don't try and run. I'll go. Come on, Ross, throw one. There you go. Doug's got it. Excellent. And that's 42 yards for Doug Conglomerate. Bitsy on 1st down. Throws. Intercepted by Michael Poems. All right. Poems, 2nd and 10. Not a lot there. Doug deflects that one. There goes Kenny. Don't try and run. Is Ross. Throws a short one. Steve's got the catch and he gains 4 yards. Bitsy gets it to Steve. Steve Murray. 2-all. Why do I still have Puke on the team? He is the #1 passer in the league. And I hate him. Yeah. Kenny runs the ball, gains 3 yards. His Sausages on 2nd and 7, and it's caught by Johanna. Poems. And that one's caught by Michael Poems. Respect throws deflected by Bitsy, which is why she's on the team. Bitsy is an outstanding linebacker. Doug breaks a tackle, gets 21 yards. Bitsy with the throw. Oh, we've settled down a bit. Julio, great downfield block from Big Steve. And Julio breaks off for 54 yards. Sausage runs for 7 yards. There goes Judy. She's got a lead there. Ross is covering Judy. But since we hate Ross, it doesn't really matter. Judy there, touchdown. Okay, Ross throws. Julio Lobster. 31 yards. Bitsy runs it. Don't do that. Steve, 2nd and 10. Yeah. He's got blockers behind him. And Steve, he's still breaking tackles. 42 yards for Big Steve. Ross to the end zone. Bitsy hijinks with a touchdown. 4-3 BDP. But the Toymasters, they've got the speed enough to come back into this game as Johanna is all alone there and gets a nice catch. 45 yards off the pass from Respect. Respect now with a catch of his own is brought down at the 2. 1st and goal. Poems. Touchdown Conspiracy. It's 4-all. Ross with the throw. Deflected by Judy. Bitsy with a throw. Deflected by Kenny. Steve. Intercepted by Kenneth Respects. Because Steve should not be throwing the ball. Respect to Judy for the touchdown, and the Toymasters take the lead. Ross to Bitsy hijinks. Bitsy throws it. Respect with the deflect. And Steve is sacked by Claw Scratchboard. And this one looks like it's a Toymasters victory. Benny. Good broken tackle from Benny Sausages gains 23. Kenny goes nowhere. Benny with the throw and U-turn with the touchdown. Ross throws deflected by Conspiracy. Bitsy throws it to nobody. Steve, throw it somewhere, Steve. Go on, amuse me. There you go. I don't actually mind Steve throwing the ball late in the game when we're behind. I do mind Steve throwing the ball when we're just grinding out yards early on. Final score, Toymasters 6, BDP 4. Using the speed approach. Nothing wrong with this. How is it possible, Wolfgang? Because you don't understand your team or the game in the slightest. Claw, scratch, board, and look at your record. Finally, player of the games, Big Steve, obviously. 81 fan points, 118 rushing, 1 touchdown, 1 injury, 3 sacks, 1 tackle for loss, 15 tackles. Michael Poems for the Toymasters, 62 fan points, 147 passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 deflections, 2 interceptions. Where are the pancakes? Claw did 40. Yeah. Tied by Hank Donk. Okay, right, yeah. Hank, bit of a find, Hank Donk. He's in like his 2nd, 3rd season. And he's chewing away on development. Fire Chefs taking on the Miners. Fire Chefs not having their best season ever. Not having their worst season ever. And the Miners are playing pretty well. But it's a foggy one. Hokey dokey. Yeah. Charles is now the season sack leader. Yeah, I had hoped for a little bit more out of Big Steve, but Scratchboard is such a good blocker. Strong, but anyway, let's talk about this game. Mutant Lip Balm with a nice run for the Miners, gains 11 yards and a 1st down. Teddy Split Kappa with another good run. And that's 24 yards gained. Lars Inkface does not a lot on that one. Is Split Kappa again on 3rd and 9. And there's not a lot there. Georgie Wheelchair is sacked by Vanderpool. OP Ping Handle is immediately injured by Justine Vanderpool. Jackie Mercury is in the lineup for the Fire Chefs. And he immediately gets a deflection. Zelda runs it. Comfortable 1st down, smashing through tackles. Down at the 1 yard line. Here's Mutant. Touchdown Miners. Georgie Wheelchair is tackled for a loss. Noah Grimwhite's been taken out by Roy Talley. Double substitution for the Chefs. Grape Shots and Beer Mat have subbed in. Interception for the Chefs. Malcontent makes a pick-off. Wheelchair throws it. Lawnmower with a deflection. Grape Shot stuffed behind the line by Pammy Mustard. Olivetti Wheelchair is deflected by Split Kappa. And the Miners take back over. Split is running it. And that's 17 yards gained. Here comes Zelda, who picks up 4. Mutant. Another 1st down. This is a solid looking running game that the Miners have going on. And obviously, in the fog, a strong running game is exactly what you need. Second and 8, Mutant Lip Balm. Just punching through, getting down to the 1 yard line. Split cap around the outside of the line for the touchdown. Okay. Augments gets a sack on first down. Bessie, grape shot. Fabulous piece of running. Good speed from Bessie. It's a 23-yard gain. Typewriter throws. Deflected by Stampede. Wheelchair to Inkface. That's a 17-yard gain. Sack from Pammy Mustard. 2nd and 14. Typewriter's sacked by Pammy Mustard. Wheelchair throws one out of bounds. And we're back to the Miners again. As Stampede gets a first down off a good catch. 22 yards. Not quick, but a good catch nonetheless. Augments is proving to be a lot to handle for the Chef's defense. Lip Balm. It's a first down, and that's an 18-yard gain. Split capper on first down, throws. It's caught for 7. Augments is going to take it to the end zone to make it 3-0. Okay, there goes Chad. Chad's got the ball. He gained 12 yards. Okay, that's that. That's the end of the Chad show. Typewriter is sacked by Roy Talley. His wheelchair on 3rd and 11, deflected by Zelda. And once again, the Miners start grinding out the yards. 3rd and 5, Mutant Lip Balm. Not this time, you don't. Chad gets the tackle. Wheelchair sacked by Pammy Mustard. Bessie throws, deflected by Split Capper. Olivetti, not a lot in that one. And the Miners are on the operating table again, because apparently. 2nd and short. Zelda augments with the ball. Half-time's rolled around. And that's a first down. Lip Balm on 1st and 10, sacked by Chad. Split Capper. To Malcontent. Wheelchair is deflected by Stampede. Grape shot. Nothing in it. Typewriter sacked by Pammy Mustard. And the Miners take back over. I'm going to put on a nudge of speed here because right now the Chefs are just not in the same game. And it's an interception from Stampede. All right, I'll up the tempo a little bit more, which is awkward because I've got a cat here. Hold on, Fritz Beermat's made an interception. What? No, it's a fumble recovery. Whatever it is. 6th sack there for Pamela Mustard. And the message here is, even if you're playing rookies, you've still got to be able to protect your ball carrier. Because if you don't, your ball carrier is going to get Pamela Mustard. And nobody wants that. 3rd and 1, Augments. It's another first down. Miners maintaining possession. Lip Balm picks up another 8. Split Capper has the first down. Here's Augments again. Nothing there this time. Chad with the tackle for loss. Lip Balm touchdown. 4-0, 1 quarter to go. Typewriter makes a nice catch and breaks into the open, gets 35 yards. Grape shot gets it to Inkface, who gains a little bit more. I think this is the furthest upfield we've seen the Chefs. But the wheels have come off their kitchen wagon. So we're heading back once more. Although that was another fumble picked up by the Miners as Mutant Lip Balm runs straight ahead for 23. Teddy. A bit of a hesitant run there for Teddy Split Capper, but he gained 13 nonetheless. Mutant gets 1 yard. Split Capper for 2 and a sack for Roy Talley. The Chefs just getting well and truly beaten up. Justine Vanderpoel with 3 sacks. That takes them to 11 sacks in this game by my counts. 12. All right. Typewriter gets 11 yards. 4 plays left in the game. The Miners have this one wrapped up because the Chefs did not pack an offensive line. Defensive line. Any kind of line. 5-0, last play of the game, and that's all over. Final score, Pick Creek 5. Chefs held to under 100 yards. Okay, player of the game, Pamela Mustard, 109 fan points, 7 sacks, 15 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 58 pancakes. Ew, crikey. For the Chefs, Chad is player of the game. Yeah, Chad. What did he do? 12 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and a sack. Okay, pancakists. I think it might be Pam, you know. It's Pam. It's Pam. Of course it is. Okie dokie. Last game of the week, and Failurewood are doing Volcamoose. Let's go the Hills. Come on, the Hills. Let's go. It's a blessed game. Now, if this goes in the Hills' direction, it could be the Julio show. But we'll have to wait and see. First play of the game there, you throw it to Julio, who breaks the tackle and gets 22. Fromage throws one away. 2nd and 10. Flamboyant runs it for 1. Tim, he knows how to throw. And he gets it to Julio for another 16-yard gain. Fromage throws to Julio, who breaks the tackle. And he's inside the 5. Vicky gets 1 yard. Tim Vanken, 2nd and goal. He knows how to throw. And he does. He throws it out the back of the end zone. Fromage on 3rd and goal. And it's up short. Volcamoose take back over following. I would say that was goal line defence, but it wasn't. It was goal line in offence. Yeah. Julio's got a catch as Failurewood take back over. Fromage throws. And once again, we're looking at the end zone. And it's picked off by Viking in the end zone. All right. 2 times up in that direction. And 2 times they come up short. Okay. 3rd and 2, Saints. They've thrown it short to Ridges, and he gets the first down. Hunkerdome on the first, throws. Erlen Dickberg with the catch, breaking a tackle from Julio, gets 38 yards. Kremp Inquisitor runs through the middle of the line, gets 3. Viking completes another 3-yarder. 3rd and 3, Hunkerdome. Touchdown. Opening score after 22 plays, and it's from the Saints. Julio breaking a tackle is already well into opposing territory, a 49-yard gain. And Fry's got this one, and that's a touchdown. That woke him up. Failurewood have equalised after 2 more plays. Julio gets a sack, but Dickberg's got the catch. Vanken can't catch him because Celestials are slow. Yeah. Slop gains 20 yards. Viking is sacked by Vicky Flamboyant. Spangles is brought down for a loss, 3rd and 16, and it's a sack from Fry. Failurewood back on the ball. Julio drops it. Demijohn is sacked by Chris Biscuit. Vicky, not a lot there for Vicky, and the Saints are back in possession. Vicky goes 2. Spangles throws. Inquisitor's got the catch, and that's a 16-yard first down. Inquisitor now with the ball. Runs for another first down. Inside the 10. Viking to the end zone, no one there. Hunkerdome on 2nd down. Throws it out of bounds. 3rd and goal. Inquisitor deflected by Vanken. And for a blessed game, you could cut the proximity of these 2 teams with nothing because they're the same number. First down for Julio Alacarte. And Failurewood are trying to move back up the field again. Fromage, big throw, no one there. 3rd and 12, Vicky Flamboyant. She's going to try and run it there. That's ambitious. And it doesn't come off. Vicky the Viking throws. Fry's got an interception. Okay. Failurewood get it out to Julio. Dickberg slows him down a bit, but Alacarte to the end zone. A sack from Vicky Flamboyant. Hunkerdome runs it for not a lot, and Julio gets a deflection. And as halftime rolls around, it's 2-1. Fromage throws. It's intercepted by Viggy the Viking. No. Yes. Viking now with the ball. Has it deflected by Fromage. Hunkerdome throws it. It's intercepted by Julio. Okay. Yeah. Vanken on first down throws it away. Yeah. Fromage doesn't throw it anywhere good. And Vicky is stuffed behind the line by Chris Biscuit. Viking gets it to Dickberg, who has a first down. Hunkerdome is sacked by Julio Alacarte. Inquisitor throws. Dickberg with the catch and go, gets 31. His Viking throws deflected by Vanken. Hunkerdome on 2nd and 10. 1 yard. Inquisitor, no yards. Back over to Failurewood then. Throws it out of bounds. Does Tim Vanken. Fromage has it deflected by Ridges. 3rd down. They managed to get it to Julio. It's only 14 yards though. Julio Alacarte having a very quiet game. 32 plays left in this one, and Failurewood are up 2-1. These are 2 premium teams, so it's only natural that they're closely matched. But you would have thought that some of the star players would have started to shine by now, but they are not doing so. Ridges gains a 12-yarder. Hunkerdome throws. Vikings got a catch for 5. Inquisitor, open Ridges, and that's a touchdown to make it 2-all. Demijohn with a catch on the first down for Failurewood. Not a lot on the ground, but Vanken goes for no yards. Here goes Fry, who has scored a touchdown, so gains 33. Flamboyant gets 5 yards on a catch there. Fromage throws. It's caught by Julio for 10. He's got 9 catches for 220, which is very strong performance, but you're going to go, blimey, Julio's having a mare. Anyway, Chris Biscuit comes up with a sack, and the Saints take back over again. Dickberg gets 40 yards off the pass from Viking. The first down's thrown away. Inquisitor gets it to Dickberg for 4 yards. Viking sacked by Flamboyant. Failurewood back in possession. 13 plays left in the game, and it's 2-all. Fry inside opposing territory, 36 yards. Fromage throws. Julio's got it, and he's down inside the 20. It's Flamboyant. Tackled for a loss. Vanken on 2nd and 11. Deflected by Viking. 3rd and 11. Demijohn to Julio for the touchdown. But there are 8 plays left. Sack from Urrgmelonflex on first down. Deflected by Weathercone on 2nd down and on 3rd and 14. They're still alive as Viking makes a catch. But there's only 5 plays left. 4 now. Hunkerdome running around the outside of the line on a scramble. Can't do much with it. Inquisitor on 3rd and 6 gets it to Dickberg, but they are not chewing up these yards fast enough. Last play of the game, it's a sack from Klutz, and Failurewood hold on for the win. That's a bowl game. That is. Failurewood 3, Saints 2. Player of the game, Julio a la carte, 264 receiving, 2 touchdowns. 1 tackle for loss, 2 sacks, 1 deflection, 1 interception. Chris Biscuit, 71 fan points for Volcamoose, 62 pancakes, 2 sacks, 1 tackle for loss. Any other notable artists of the pancake? No. That's 2 big dogs going head-to-head right there. Okie dokie. Cheerio Incorporated have got themselves a bounty option against the Grunt Auto Group. Could it be Alundra Blood? Could it be Exponential But I'm Dead Tyrone? Or could it be Flash Bandit? And so forth. Pablo, are you in the house? Paging Pablo. In the house. In the house, Pablo, are you? Oh, I've got a full delay on today, so I've got a 20-second wait. Okay, all right, fine. Yep, Pablo is in the house and making a shout, and that shout is going to be... Don't you pass. Don't you do it. Wait for it. There's a lot of typing going on there. It's a no. Boo. Okay. All right. Fine. The Budget Roadies have requested a raise. That's an AI choice. Urrgmelonflex's Take Me Down, Mikey. Won't play unless you give him a pay rise. He's not that good. Yeah. Floody is in the house. Floody, you're on the bench. You're on the clock, son. Yeah. Yeah. What's it going to be, Floody? Take Me Down, Mikey. Has he been booted off multiple teams? It looks like he might have been. No, he's clumsy. He's had multiple off-the-field problems. I don't think he's going to stick around. Especially since Urrgmelonflex have got 20, even after the cuts this week, have 23 on their roster. I think this is a cut incoming about now. Nope, there you go, he's gone. Mikey is out of here. The Bouncers, Mikey is offering to join the team for 174 quid. Oh, conference results. Bad Company, 6 wins, 80 touchdowns, 7,300 yards. Fail Brigade, 8 wins, 76 touchdowns, 6,800 yards. Well. Yeah. It takes you 22, Floody, because you dropped 2 players before this week started. Yeah. Is Pink still around? Yes, he's there. Oh, it's a reject. Okay, fine. Right, yeah, okay. Grunt, Mike, do you want him? I have a feeling I know the answer, but I'm equally, yeah. Would you like Take Me Down, Mikey, who is, I mean, is he good at anything? He's reasonably fast. Anything else? He's sort of agile. Oh, he can pass, but he can't see. And he's quite brutal. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mike says no. All right. Okay. I think he's your career. No, Sportsball have the option to sign him on minimum wage. Whew. I mean, even on minimum wage. I mean, we're at the roster cutting stage of the season. Josie, I haven't seen you around today, but you may be here anyway. Do you want the Bum of the Month Club? Yeah, he is hopeless. I'm not even going to look. If you're not here, I'm not even going to look. He's just going to get bounced. Let's get him out of the league. He's rubbish. Yeah. What does the boot mean? It means he's clumsy. Floody. It means he's had multiple opportunities of being clumsy in the clumsy house. Yeah. 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 We're not getting an answer here. And therefore, I think we are out of here. All right, Mikey, sling your hook. Okie dokie. Stardozer Human Resources Manthy Shoot won't play without a pay rise. Okay, a pay rise from 144 to 197. Should Manthy Shoot have a career next season? Let's have a look and see if you're here. Otherwise, we won't know. Brother Kane literally just posted boot. Was that in relation to this one? Or no, that was boot in relation to this one. Enough time has passed. Okie dokie. Manthy Shoot. No, you don't. Yeah. Oh no, hold on. No, we've had that one reverted. We're waiting for Brother Kane. Brother Kane says, keep him. It's a pay rise for Manthy Shoot. Okie dokie. And that's the end of that. Urrgmelonflex. No. Reject. Do not know. No, not even slightly. How is that possible? Charles Flippin' Monkey Cage has done more training. Because clearly he wasn't good enough. The best lineman in the league just did more training. What the actual heck? Meanwhile, Miguel Jupe at Shady Palms, Irish Joe Shock at Failurewood Hills, Violet Fellas at Stardozer Human Resources, the Bongolia Sea Raiders have got an improvement out of Big Rod McGurk. Chad has improved at the Chefs. Yes! We need Chad to be a superstar. Smoke Taco has improved at Grunt Auto Group. Meanwhile, Horatio Candid has made everybody feel happier about life at BDP, while Martin Slug has made everybody unhappy by leaving a sticky trail all around the locker room. Then we've got the request from Jebediah Terror has had a pay rise at budget. That's the head coach. Nothing for the Pirates again. Nothing for about 26 teams by my count. So I wouldn't sweat it. Picks Creek locker room is in good spirits. Argyle Stampede has made everybody happy. And Urrgmelonflex, Mikey, no. Yeah, no, he's retired. And at Stardozer, Manthy Shoot does get his pay rise. Here's the team of the week. Past deflections, it's Judy Conspiracy with 5 for the Toymasters. Tackles for loss, Chad for the Fire Chefs with 3. Sacks, 7 for Charles Monkey Cage. He was first across the line. Interceptions, 2 interceptions for Hank Massive. 19 tackles for Monkey Cage, who ends up as Defensive Player of the Week. Ruthie Spasms at the Marsupials with 74 pancakes, leads the way there. Gillian Void Monkey for the Marsupials with 372 receiving yards, while rush yards it's Jovial Impairment with 303 at the Palms. Passing yards, Dick Miner with 351 for Grazer Ridge, but the total yards is Gillian Voidmonkey for the Marsupials, and she is also Offensive Player of the Week. Overall Player of the Week, Charles Monkey Cage. He is now the best player. The best 2 players in the league are at Urrgmelonflex. Sink that in. Let's have a look at the tables. Not that it matters very much because the season is pretty much decided and we're literally looking for what the order of the teams in the playoffs is. Stardos are all clear in smooth. 2 games left to play after this one, so a maximum of 10 points in the RKP column. They've got 52. Can they be overtaken? Yes, they can. Okay, all right, it's not decided. Beekeepers on 42 points, Volcamoose on 40 points in the Zesty. Both are qualified, but can they? Well, actually, no, they're not. Urrgmelonflex could break in. They have 34 points with 2 wins and 2 losses from either the Miners or Volcamoose, and Urrgmelonflex could sneak in as a wild card. Dun, dun, dun. Toymasters on 45 lead the way in the Sloganator. Blood Pit are already qualified. Are they? Probably. Yes, they are, because they can't be caught by Urrgmelonflex. Over in the Bombastic, the win from Grunt while the loss to BDP put Grunt in pole position in the Bombastic. Meanwhile, 49 points each for both KSA and Failurewood means they're both in, probably. Definitely. They're both definitely. In fact, the Fail Brigade's been decided. It's just a question of who's going to get the bye week and who gets wildcards. Sportsball have won the Whoop Whoop with 40 points already, and the Nomads have won reduced with 47 points. Next week, what do we got? I don't know, some games, I reckon. Back round to divisional week again, and it's the rematch from last week. So, where's the ones that matter? Well, none of them matter, particularly. No, I think one game. Yeah, you could say Urrgmelonflex against Cheerio probably matters. A bit. It probably doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Grunt BDP. Yeah, I mean, that's always a banger. KSA Failurewood. I mean, that's going to slap, obviously. Interesting one, though. Funbus Sea Raiders. Both teams with 5 wins. In fact, there's a lot of teams. Minstrels, Edgeslum, both teams with 4 wins. Vivid Boys Wizards, both teams with 3 wins. There are some games in here that could be worth playing. Anyway, there you go. That's it. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll be back next week with more of the same, and hopefully Ross Puke won't have been killed in the middle of the week. Could happen. Catch you next time. Cheerio.